2 ones.
All right.
Well, actually, you know what? I need one thing. One thing. I need one thing. Give me 1 sec. I'll be right back. I'm leaving you for 2 seconds. I'm sorry.
What's going on, Christina Jones? We got anybody in here? So we're going to do a live egg cutting at some point in this video, and there's going to be little children cutting eggs, so it's going to be exciting. Yeah, but we're going to hang out for a little bit, and then we'll do the live egg cutting. I don't think there's. We'll wait till we get a bunch of people till we cut them. David Cease.
Hey, everybody.
What is going on? Yeah, you look so comfortable this time.
Oh,
you
yeah,
do in the chair. Yeah.
Yeah, I got a seat this time. I'm not standing. Before I wasn't ready. This time I got a little bit ready. A little bit.
I got my chair.
I don't have a banner like you. Got to set up my banner.
But if my house looked as sexy as yours did, I wouldn't have a banner.
That's what my curtain is. My curtain is the banner. It's to hide the non-sexy.
It looks nice, man. It's fancy.
Yeah, the curtains are the curtain's great because it's a nice thick curtain, so you can get 2 different temperatures in these rooms. I can keep this room right here with the snakes at 82 degrees where I need it, and right through those curtains, I can drop it down to low 70s, and it'll stay separate. It's amazing. It's amazing.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's what I need. Let
me find you guys.
I think David's talking about you. He said, I heard Chino is giving away a free box of females to me. And Castro wants to send me skinks, too. He heard that. Well, you know what? Castro's got some skinks that,
I got 3 skinks I need to get rid of. But I would like to get rid of them together. I want them to stay together. And one of the females is, she's a tough one. She's a tough one to handle.
Dave has the experience in that, so he would be an excellent candidate for it. Focus button.
Come on, Dave. I got them. They're beautiful. They're nice. They're fat. I might feed them too much.
Nasty little shit, though, right?
One's an angel. One's a nasty shit, and one's just like in between. The boy's in between. You know, he depends what day you handle.
You gotta go over here, Jen. There you go. Look at Jenny sporting a new gear.
Ooh, in pink. I didn't know he had them in pink. That's nice.
You know,
that's nice.
I never ever wanted to wear a pink shirt, but I think I could rock that pink shirt.
Yo, pink, man. Pink's cool. I've always liked pink. You know, I've always had like hints of pink in a lot of clothes, and I fought through there's guys like you that kept me from like rocking bold pink.
No,
as I've gotten older.
I think that if I wore pink, I look like a big pink lollipop. my wife liked that comment.
She was like, "Yum,
lollipop or cotton candy, something round."
Oh man!
Oh, the Nate Breeder's wife is here. So the Nate Breeder's wife, she loves her crescent geckos, and she was talking to me about them, and then asked me for some pictures, and instantly it was like, I want that one. So after my surgery, I'm going to be shipping them to her if I'm alive after the expo.
You'll be fine.
I know. I mean, I'm not saying about that. I'm saying just I can't imagine how exhausting the expo is going to be with me in pain.
Oh, you bringing Junior along?
Junior will be there. So Junior will be there. Jeff will be there. Problem is that Mythical Exotics wants to bring me rat food, and I don't know how I'm going to lift it. And then it's after a long day hauling 1,000 pounds of rat food, because I'd want to do at least 1,000 pounds. I don't know. And then we would have to transfer it from Jeff's truck to my truck. So there's quite a bit of variables that don't sound good. But I'm just shifting because I realize that.
I guess I'm sorry, go ahead.
when I'm looking at you, I'm not looking at the camera.
Same problem here. This is me looking at the camera, and this is me looking at you. You know, so I wind up like this all the time because I want to look at you.
It's true.
Um,
Janae's in the house. Untitled.Balls. What is going on? She have a wheelchair on standby. No, no.
The problem is not getting it into your car, you know, because there'll be, you know, who can help out. The problem is getting it from your car to wherever your facility is, your home or whatnot, because there's not going to be extra hands there.
I'm married to a very strong lady that will be helping me with that. But you know, my biggest worry is just standing
All day.
If anybody's just checking in, I got a surgery on Monday at 11 a.m. I'm getting a umbilical hernia replacement, and yeah, I finally got the opportunity to a reptile expo, and I can't say no. So
and you just got in, right? You haven't done this one before, right?
No, we did it last time, right?
You have done
February?
it last time.
I did it last time.
You did.
Remember, I woke you up.
Was it that one?
Yeah, was that the last one?
I don't know. I feel like you've done that a couple of times.
All right, I woke you up at the one with the big glass entrance.
Well, there's no waking me up. I'm doing a 24-hour day. I'm driving in, doing the show, and then driving home.
Well, you got the email, right? I'm guessing it's because of the email too.
Oh, right. Well, yeah, because of the email, and I'm not gonna sit there and lie and say I quarantined. As much as I would like to, I don't want to tangle with the government. If anything goes south, I don't want my name to be on a list.
You know, other than you don't want to deal with any issues hauling around all your animals too.
Well,
you know,
the haul is the same, really. So you know, because it's actually easier to haul them from the expo into the hotel room, because the hotel room is in the same building. I wind up staying in the same building.
And that's a nice hotel, right? It's a DoubleTree, isn't it?
DoubleTree. I say it's changed hands a couple of times in the few years I've been going up there. I've been going up there probably 3 years now, and it's changed hand a couple of times. I believe it might be a DoubleTree now, but it was something else prior. You know, it's gone
definitely a cool place.
Changes. Yeah, that place. You know what place is nice? I used to go to up in Buffalo. They used to. What was the place called?
The Niagara one? Is that
the Niagara Expo, the Buffalo Expo, Reptile Expo.
Yeah.
It was at a place in downtown Buffalo, and it was in a banquet hall. So you walked in, and it was red carpets, and these chandeliers were all over the place, and it was absolutely gorgeous. And we were like, and they threw a bunch of reptile breeders in there. It was a great room. That was the place where the guy came in, stole one of my bearded dragons, and I had to chase him down. Yeah, he got caught. And the rule in New York was, well, because he took it from my table and other people's table, but did not leave the facility, he wasn't stealing. This is what the cop who got him to empty his pockets said to us.
So they treated it like a store. Even though if you get caught stuffing food or something in your pocket at a store, you're still considered stealing, right?
Not until you walk out of the door.
So we got a little lawyer, attorney advice with this.
That was what the cops' advice was to all of us. It was like, you just get tangled up and they're not going to be able to do anything. The only thing you guys can do is you can get the owner to photograph him and ban him from the expo. So he's banned from that expo. But how long does that photograph stay on somebody's memory? You know, he's not going to be plastered all over the front of the computers, you know, where they're letting people in.
Oh, yeah, and everybody's so overwhelmed with the old style, let alone this new style of reptile expos due to COVID.
Yeah, now, I mean, it's going to be crazy. Everyone with everyone's mask on, you know, you got to watch your tables. You know,
I need a train.
Not only in White Plains anymore, you're going to have to watch your tables. It'll be elsewhere as well.
Yeah. Do you wear a mask a lot? Like, are you comfortable wearing it all the time?
I am completely comfortable wearing it Yeah, all the time. I wear it to go to my car because I live in an open area where I need to park outside. So in the city area, so I wear it to go to my car. Once I get in my car, obviously I take it off. If I have to go into a store, I put it on, and that's about it. When I'm around people I haven't seen in a while, or I know travel in large circles, I keep it on.
Small circle.
Yeah,
I'm nervous about it. I don't think I've worn a mask. I just haven't had to wear a mask for more than 15 minutes.
Right.
During the whole day.
That's what's nice. If you live in any kind of suburban, rural area, mask wearing is probably very limited. Probably almost
everybody wears it.
But I mean, right, limited. I mean, in the amount of time that you need to wear it. Like you said, you've only worn it for most 15 minutes. It's
well,
not.
I've been looking for a job.
Right. It's not an inconvenience.
No, not until the 4th.
But if I wasn't driving and being out here in the city, it would definitely be very difficult. Having it on all day on the train, a train ride. I can't imagine having it on for an hour on the train. That might be annoying. Yeah, but it is what it is. It'll pass. It'll pass.
Are you excited about New Hampshire?
I am excited about New Hampshire. I'm very excited about New Hampshire. I am not excited because I wasn't able to get my masks made in time. So I'm not going to have special Castro masks in time. But I will have a regular mask on. I'm excited about seeing everybody. I wonder who's showing up. And I wonder how they're going to space it out. We're supposed to have 6 feet of space between every table, which is kind of neat, It'll keep other crowds from other tables from blocking your stuff. You can have a larger crowd around your table, which is neat. I'll have a 16 feet of space. So,
and I think when the ninja skills got to kick in, when you kind of wander off for a minute, and then all of a sudden you see someone at your table, you don't have to walk in on 5 tables down and over 3 to get to your section, and then dodge everybody's stuff all cluttered behind their tables.
It's going to be nice and roomy. I even think that usually I try to keep everything together. I might separate everything if I can on my table so that no one clusters around each set of little grouping of snakes I have. So I have four display cases. So I'll separate them probably with some Gap's cocoa chip, or hopefully, cross my fingers, if my shirts come in on time, maybe some of my shirts.
If you bring a shirt for me, I'll wear it.
Dude, if it comes in, I have a shirt and a sweater for you. I got a hoodie for you, dude.
A hoodie?
Yeah.
Ooh, it's hoodie weather in upstate New York already.
I know. I got you a hoodie and a t-shirt, man. It's all ready for me. Yeah. Hopefully it comes in on time. There was a little bit of a kerfuffle with switching companies. So
that's an awesome word. I've never even heard of that word before.
Kerfuffle?
That's incredible.
You're welcome. Use it.
Thank you.
Let it prosper.
I'm going to use kerfuffle at least once tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be a non-kerfuffle day.
I never heard it used in a positive sense.
Hey, you got to be positive, right? So much negativity in this world. What are your thoughts about the entrance for New Hampshire?
All right. So many expos. New Hampshire.
So New Hampshire, not like entrance. I mean the whole, I guess that there's time slots for tickets, and then you buy a time slot.
How they're breaking people up to come in.
Yeah.
That's going to be another thing. It's never going to be crowded. It's going to be very thin all the time. I think it's going to be, the whole day is going to feel like a show that is probably a small show, even if it's not a small show. Because there's never going to be that many people in there. It's not going to feel very dense. You didn't come with us when we went to Battlefield. Well, Battlefield was like that. It was very spread out. There was a lot of elbow room. And Yeah, it didn't feel crowded at any time, at any one moment, but it seemed like everyone was doing well there.
Do you think that it gives you the opportunity to have more one-on-one time with the people that are buying, just because it's not so hectic?
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't vending, but I guess so, because we got to speak to a lot of the vendors more, and the vendors had a lot more time to speak to us because, like I said, it was thin. So yeah, I guess that was definitely a plus.
I mean, because it's clearly going to be the new, somewhat of the new norm for now.
For a little
So,
bit, I can't imagine what White Plains is going to be like, because White Plains is so dense, it's so tight, and they fit so many people. And I feel like you always have to have both levels going, like they did last November, or last October.
yeah,
But instead of inviting 100 new tables, and just separate the ones that have already been there.
yeah. Put us in the annex room, out of the annex room.
Down there where it's more spread out, maybe, because the annex room just feels like it's going to be an incubation center.
Oh my God. Thank God I'm not claustrophobic. By the time you have all your stuff on the table and they give you like 30 inches to the wall, so you're like trapped in that section. Oh.
My ass cheeks have to rub up against your table just so I can go to the bathroom and get out of my space. Yeah, it sucks.
Yeah. But thank God Junior is a great Nathan's cheese fry delivery guy, because
he's on the run. He's on the run.
He can squirm through them crowds, but you don't need to do that no more. It won't be squirmy.
Again, I don't know. I mean, how many people come to the White Plains show? I mean, that feels like the most densest show that I expo at. It might not be. Yeah, it has to be.
I would say, I think the record, like usually the first show after tax returns, I want to say they hit the record was like 8,000.
Really, it feels like so much more.
It does, especially when
I went to a high school with 10,000. I went to a high school with we had 1,500 people in our graduating class. I went to a high school with 10,000 kids, and man,
that's crazy. I went to a high school. We had the record at the time, and it was 130.
Took 2 buildings to house all of the kids that went to our school. But I mean, and like, I look at that and go, wow, it always seemed like even that, and separated on 4 floors, never felt that as much as White Plains does. White Plains sometimes feels like a small Jacob Javits Convention Center. It gets so thick in there.
Yeah. And then if the temperature's off in the annex room,
it's nice being by that window. I can control that window.
Oh yeah, you got your own central air unit, especially in the winter months. Dink Tanks, he's sending me my fish Monday. That is awesome.
You getting some fish? What kind of fish you getting?
So I haven't talked to my buddy, but my 2 bristle noses passed, actually. So I'm hoping he has some super bristle noses, but I'm also supposed to get I think it's called the L129 bristle nose Placo. So the bristle nose Placos are just like, it's like similar to ball pythons. There's just like all these crazy morphs, but it's like they get discovered, and then it's just like ball pythons. They'll breed them, get them reproducing, and then they hit the market. And then the more rare it is, the bigger the number, the more rare it is, the more money they get for it.
Sure.
And this gentleman over here, Dank Tanks, I met him through, I don't know if it was Craigslist or it was a gecko deal. And then we ended up just trading just plants and dart frogs and all types of crazy stuff. And it was awesome. I was introduced into the short-lived hobby of dart frogs, because the male dart frogs, these little things, man, they're like the tip of your finger, the ones I had.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like it's like a superhero form of a cricket. When the males make their breeding sounds, it's piercing. You can hear it outside the house if I'm in front of my house with the door closed, because they puff out their neck and then they make a chirping sound, and it is like,
is it going wild, like all these different sounds at one time?
It's just
Like
one,
all these
but
different
with the
outside.
dart frogs. No, I mean like I'm saying like if they're so
Your
loud
dart
it
frog.
penetrates walls.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, it's that violent. I could be downstairs and you can hear the dart frogs chirping. It's like just loud, high pitch.
And how many of them do you have?
I sold a lot. I actually didn't think I had any left, and I found one in a morning gecko tank today. But I got rid of all the males. So the males are the ones that make sounds. So I don't hear them anymore.
All right.
My toe case I don't think makes sounds. He's a toe case guy. You know me, I love my toe case. I love them. All right, well.
Look at that Tokay foot, right? That's a Tokay foot on his hand, on Dank Tank's icon.
Yeah.
It's a little
I
Tokay
think it's
foot.
a Tokay foot. I know it's
like
definitely a gecko foot. Man, is that a Tokay foot? Damn, David C's got those too. David C's got so much cool stuff. It's great talking to this guy. He has so many. He's been in the game for a little bit, so he knows. Like, he's dealt with everything from snakes to monitors, you know. And apparently, Brisson knows Plecos because he has a bunch of them.
Who, David Seuss? Oh, yeah, look, I have vampires, royal blue phantoms, green phantoms, king clowns. Damn.
They're cool, man. They don't get that big. I mean, some of them do. The king clowns do. I like the king clowns because they don't even look real. They look fake. Oh, now we got more topics to talk about.
How hard are they to raise?
Easy.
Very easy.
Sinking pellets. You know, some are carnivores, some are vegetarians. It's as easy as like I spoil them, and I'll you know, I always have for my salads I have cucumber, and you slice the cucumber and peel the skin. You drop it in, and I mean, you see the plate go mad. It turns into a war zone over a freaking cucumber. It's awesome. But I'm so excited for this clutch. I can't wait to cut it.
So what are we looking for in this clutch?
I am looking for non-pinstripe females for myself. If I can hit Jennifer, you're not. Sorry, I gotta
lay down some Law and Order.
She just needs to understand the consequences of being noisy, and it has to do with video games tomorrow. So the story about the Super Enchi, first off, is last year I sold a Super Pastel Enchi female to someone and have no idea how, but I gave him a Super Enchi Pastel. That was my holdback.
You by accident gave him your holdback. And female.
And my Super Enchi female. So that broke my heart. Mm-hmm. So now I need a Super Enchi female just because the Super Enchi Pastel is just so awesome. Is it Chino? Is this true? I'm going to be selling breeders, I think, because I needed to get away from pinstripe. I blame Ben Rannick. It's his fault. I got that really nice one from him, and I breeded to everything.
And you just find it hard to ID pinstripe?
I just have so many issues with pinstripe. I don't know. It's like
aside from the IDing, what are the issues?
I have issues of what influences occur with certain morphs, and one of the morphs specifically is spot nose. So I hatched out babies that I know are spot nose pinstripes, but I can't guarantee that they are either spot nose pinstripe fire, spot nose pinstripe pastel. I mean, just the way that spot nose influences with pinstripe it could be such a nightmare. and I love spot nose, and that's my only spot nose male. So there's a lot of variables that I got to figure out. But the other thing that I'm curious about too is, remember that crazy snake I produced, the Super Enchi pastel spinner?
I can't say that I recall, but
It's the one on the banner. It's that yellow one, that white one with the yellow and the speckling of the green on it.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
I got that from this pairing. So it'd be cool if I could produce another one.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so.
And that's in today's pairing.
That's in today's pairing. Same exact pairing. 9 eggs, just like last time.
Beautiful.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So I'm excited. I'm very excited. And then I have, I think, 1, maybe 2 more pinstripe clutches, and then I'm done with pinstripe for 2021. What the hell was that?
My work phone, that was like the emergency alert service going off, but only on my work phone.
That's weird.
Yeah, that is weird.
Wow. I don't know. What do you think? Maybe we'll cut it?
You want to go ahead and cut it now?
To talk? We'll talk a little bit.
How many people are in the chat?
Only 10.
Why don't you let them?
10 lonely people.
So, guys, 10 lonely guys.
10 lonely people.
What do you think about New Hampshire? Are you looking forward to it? Finally getting out there, seeing some people?
I'm going to be blowing out crested geckos. Because blowout sales. I am overwhelmed. I wouldn't say overwhelmed, because overwhelmed is kind of harsh. I have a larger inventory than I want. Oh shit. Jose just landed.
Oh, nice.
Oh, I hit the wrong person. I just have more than, because like with the crested geckos, it's funky because it takes so long for them to get to a decent size. Right. So like it's like 6 months is kind of like the optimum size that I like to sell them at. And I probably have about 80 of them that are about 6 months, and then I have like another round of like 60 that, you know, are 0 to 3 months, 0 to 6 months.
Mm-hmm. So
when you're feeding 200 geckos every other day, and then plus a buck day, it definitely gets a little rowdy, you know. Not rowdy, but if I didn't have Junior, I mean, Junior really has stepped it up this year. Yeah. And the geckos are his thing.
Yeah, I hear you talking about him a lot in that way, you know. So
it's
stepped it up a lot.
It's awesome. I mean, he mixes the food. We have to fill 117 bottle caps every feeding.
Mm-hmm.
He lines them up. He puts them in. I do all the feeding for the gargoyles and the colonies for searching for eggs and stuff. And he takes over. You know, the what do we have? 90. Oh no, we have 85 bins with just hatchlings or you know, young juvenile crested geckos. So it's awesome.
That's dope, man, that he's taking care of. He's stepped up, you know. He's coming up to the show, I take it, right, with you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's excited because he enjoys the shows too, you know.
Yeah.
He gets his little recording going on.
Mm-hmm. Runs around. There's a little freedom out there too, you know, while he runs around.
Yeah, I mean, he gets quite a bit of freedom, so he's a trustworthy kid when it comes to like almost everything, but electronics. That's his weakness. I mean, he has ninja skills where he can sneak out of his bedroom at 1 o'clock in the morning and steal a laptop from my head, play video games till 5 a.m., and then return it like it was never gone. And the only reason why I caught him is because our new Wi-Fi system, when new devices sign on to the network, I get a notification on my phone.
Right.
So I'm like, why was the laptop, signed on at 1:08 this morning?
Right.
My wife's like, oh, he didn't have it. Look, it's right there. I'm like, there's a notification on the phone. It's when the Osh face pops out, but he owned up to it. I'll give him that. I was like, so you're on the laptop, weren't you, you sneaky prick? I was like, you grabbed that laptop, you played on it, and then you returned it? And he's like, yes. I had a debt to rights.
Oh, man. But, I mean, it's addictive, those things. And it's like you can't even blame them. It's so addictive.
Oh,
It's as if you were addicted to cigarettes at 10 years old, and then they took them away from you. You're going to be like, I don't get the cigarettes. I don't get them. It's the same thing. It's all dopamine.
And, they're a little bit more addicting than Mike Tyson's Punch-Out when you can't beat the, same player over and over, where you're just like, screw this. I'm going outside and riding my bike. I'm done. I'm over it.
It was still in our DNA to go ride a bike back then.
It is. I wish it was in my DNA still, but...
Oh, come on. Get on a bike. Do it.
I know. I want to.
I can ride for miles.
Uh-oh. You want a nice albino clown as a pet. Well, that's a nice pet. Playing the bongos over there.
Albino clown, huh? That is really nice. When you jump in in a nice spot.
Coming in hot.
Yeah, seriously, that's why you can go. Well, you can go any direction you want from there. Have a lot of fun.
So you're talking about clothing. I guess you got everything all situated out with the clothing?
Yeah.
With the master plans and all that?
Yeah, everything is done. I just finished paying for it like about an hour ago. Yeah. It's all taken care of. I'll have hoodies and T-shirts and some tank tops and some ladies' tees and a couple of... I'll be set up for the next year as I grow. Hopefully people will want to wear the logo. I went with the double C logo instead of the long one. As my main T-shirt, and then maybe the next round I'll go for the more colorful one with whichever colors sold best.
I like the Castro in green. I'm looking at it right now with the red rectangle in the back.
Right. The longer one.
The long one. Yeah, I think that would look pretty badass on the back, shoulder to shoulder.
Yeah, it's a lot of colors. That's all it is. Just a shitload of colors. So even the other one, even the yellow and black one, that's 6 colors. The CC. Once they break down all the grays and everything, it's 6 colors. So I went onto Fiverr and I had somebody break down that one into only 2 colors or 3 colors. I can't remember. And then when I gave it over to the T-shirt company, brought the price down significantly, and the logo looked just as good.
I would never want a silk screen. I 6, even just 4 colors is tough on the silk screen because you put the shirt on the pallet and then you bring it down. You hit it with one color, and then you have to dry that before you add another color. So between colors, you have to dry it. Yeah. So like the way they do it, so the pallets are what has the shirts on them. And then like these big companies will have setups where they have 8 screens that can go on a rotating thing. And then the pallets rotate too. So instead of a screen being over, they'd have this dryer that it takes like 10 seconds to get it up to 320 degrees to dry it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's literally pop down, silk screen, rotate. It has motion sensors, so it picks it up, dries it, and it takes you approximately 10 seconds to grab it down, silk screen the next one. So each screen is preloaded with ink, and you're literally going up, down, rotate, up, down. So you're rotating that. You're rotating shirts because you're going to stick with one and go through all the shirts with one color.
Right, as the other one's dry.
Yeah, and then you switch the color and go all the way around. I mean, I would love to use one of those machines.
There's a place right up the block from me. I walked in. I noticed they had a sign up. There was a little hole in the wall. I knocked on the door because it wasn't on a storefront, and they opened the door, and it was multiple machines, like these circular machines. And I walked in. I gave them my idea and what I wanted to have done, and they were like, "No, your order's too small." I was like, "All right, peace."
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, they want to do like bulk, like mass production. I guess.
They told me the minimum order is 5,000 pieces.
What?
Yeah.
I mean, you guys sell 5,000 to be, in an expensive neighborhood, I guess.
5,000 pieces. I was like, oh no, sorry.
Hey, what are you gonna do? Holy cow!
I was like, I don't even know. I don't even think JKR gets rid of 5,000 fucking t-shirts.
I know.
Maybe.
I know Billy doesn't.
Yeah,
Me and
right.
Billy talked about shirts, and Billy's huge.
Yeah.
5,000 is because the shirts
you know?
are funky. Like I'll get like bum rushes, and it's always at once because what happens is you get like a 2-week span of shirts.
Right.
So like people will order a shirt from you, right? So then they order it, and then they post it, and then you get 3 orders, and then they get it, and then they post it, and then maybe you'll get no orders, or you may get 5 orders. So that's how it kind of. I haven't sold a shirt in like 6 weeks.
How do you send shirts, and what kind of packaging?
So I have the cheap shirt bags. I don't have any fancy printing on them and all that. I want to. Like Jose has the really cool bag that says Grab.Ur.Balls on it and everything.
And so does Gomez. Gomez has the same thing. I just got his shirt, and it was in a nice tiny pack. It was like this big. Shirt was slid in there really nice. Had his logo across one whole side. It's really nice.
I like the way it goes. And those bags, like, so my whole thing was I bought like, I want to say I bought 100 of them or 200 of them off of Amazon. Because I just want to like kind of check the integrity of them. And I mean, you can see the videos. Like I posted a video of the kids opening up Jose's bag today.
All right.
Like they can't even open the damn thing. It's crazy. They can't even open it.
It's those Mylar bags. It's the same way I got those Mylar bags for my stickers when I was sending my stickers out. And I've seen a couple of people, they were like, damn, you can't open it. I mean, you open it, you wind up ripping the whole bag, and you don't want to rip the bag because the bag is nice.
So I just got a text message from Gomez, actually. I'm going to tell him, we were just talking about you. What is it they say? Your ears get itchy or something when someone's talking about?
Your ears are ringing.
So Gomez had something come up, and he knew he wasn't going to be able to be around. So that's why Gomez isn't here with us hanging out. But next week, Gomez will be available unless something happens and he gets called into work. But and we'll be live streaming from Gomez's page, just so everybody knows.
Sharing that view space.
My kids have like the little ones try to open it. They can't. Like even David struggles opening those shirts, even though it's like it's one of those when you're young and dumb things. Like we have scissors. Cut them open. And they're like fighting over it, and they were so excited about those T-shirts. Did you see the video of it?
No, but when they're tearing it apart, that's just they're just enjoying it like little animals, human animals, like tearing apart at some meat. It's just the fun of it,
Oh,
yeah.
It's like Christmas, man.
Yeah, exactly.
I totally set the little ones. I set the little ones up because they were at school. So David was here when we got this package because you can't hide it because it has his logo right on it. And we set up the table and the camera like we normally do. And I'm like, all right, just stay over here. We got to unbox something. So I had them set up ready for it. And then I had Junior get the package. And as soon as Junior turns the corner with the package, Jenny does like top of her lungs scream, Grab.Ur.Balls! It's like the greatest reaction. She's so psyched. And Mario ended up with 2 shirts, so Mario's so happy. He's got 2 new reptile shirts. So it's the excitement, you know.
Yeah, I almost wore yours today. And I was like, no, he's gonna be wearing his, I bet.
I was gonna wear yours today too, but I gotta give them while I can since I'm getting something, you know.
I was
Yeah,
really hoping that I was gonna be able to get in. If I didn't have to switch companies last minute, then it would have gotten in on time. But I'll get them out to you.
I mean, you just need to be able to buy 5,000, and it would have been a lot easier for you.
Yeah, and then it would have been across the street. I
Trying
was
to get
so psyched too. I was like, "Oh wow, a T-shirt printing place. This is great." And to save
yeah,
on shipping.
yeah. You said shipping. You always worry about shipping with anything. Yeah, well, I mean, are you going with like a big company, or who are you having print them?
Create my tees.
Okay.
Create my tees, and it's nepotism. My kid works for them.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great. So then, you know, that's exciting. And you're going
Yeah.
with all types of gear. I'm guessing you're going next level. I know you like your next level shirts.
Well, this company didn't have next level. They had Bella Canvas, and they had some who was it? I can't remember all the different names. There were a couple of different ones for the different styles, depending on what style it was of T-shirt it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I got to switch different colors. It was cool because as long as your logo, whatever you decided, okay, it has 3 colors, and this is the frame that you're using. You can switch up the colors however which way you want, and switch up the garment color however which way you want, as long as the colors always stayed 3. So if you wanted a red, black, and green logo and a green, blue, and purple logo, it wouldn't cost anything extra. And if you wanted, 4 on black and 3 on purple and 2 on red, that would all count as 1.
Oh, and that's right up your alley because
Right.
I mean, you're the one who really stepped it up with the stickers.
Switching it up, trying to do different stuff, right? So I got different color garments. I kept it simple with my logo over all of them because everyone knows that logo. And I figured with the second round, I'll maybe switch it up, do negative space colors and something else. I don't know. Maybe glitter.
Glitter.
No, I don't know.
Flake. Some hologram flake.
I had someone work on my logo and got it animated a little bit. It's not amazing, but it's pretty damn cool. I can't wait to show it off.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
And you got snakes. I can't imagine. So you're talking about like the ones where like different parts move to create your logo type deal?
Yeah, well, the Castros Constrictors, the longer one, right?
Yeah.
Right.
I'm looking at it right now.
Right. So what they did for me was the Castros and the Constrictors appears on screen, and then the snake comes through and kind of slithers through the letters and gets into its space.
Oh, that sounds
pretty
crazy.
Neat. It's pretty neat. It's not amazing, but it's pretty neat.
It sounds amazing. I mean,
the first time I saw it, I was blown away. Then as I look at it more and more, I find the problems with it. But man, I'm like, this is great, especially for what you wind up paying on Fiverr. Man, it's amazing.
Fiverr's incredible.
Fiverr's amazing.
Shane from Small Towns Exotics and Gomez Pythons. Oh my God! I mean,
you need to make these guys. What do you call it? Sponsor them. Because they can get the word out everywhere. Because you can get some great things. Whether or not you want to pay minuscule or you can pay some serious dollars and get some really nice stuff done.
Yeah, I mean, mine. I got 31 intros, 31 for $56.
Right.
And they send so with that kit that I bought, which I really like, is I have short ones and long ones.
Right.
So when I post stuff on Instagram and I add the intro to it, because I kind of like it. I don't know if it's annoying, but I like it.
Mm-hmm.
I put the 6-second ones, the really short ones. So it's just short, sweet DMJ Reptiles, and then bam, the video.
Right,
you
get
know.
right to it.
Oh yeah. So I couldn't be happier. I mean, we got a lot of stuff going on. So when the funds are available, I'll talk about it now. I think we're gonna make. We already have 2 YouTube pages, even though one of them has nothing on it yet. The DMJ Reptile Kids. Oh no, my camera, David camera.
David camera, hop to it.
Yeah, you know, it times out on us. Thank you, buddy. Thank you, IT guy. Special thanks. So we're gonna go forward with DMJ Reptile Kids videos. So we have videos for the younger crowds out there, and it'll be fun because you all sure know that Jenny's a little ham in front of the camera, so perfect for her. And then Mario is like the advertising freak, you know. Every time he's in front of the camera, he's like, "Make sure you like and subscribe and follow," and, you know. So we have that page, and I think I'm gonna go forward with the Chef DMJ Reptiles YouTube page because I love cooking. So now I'm just shooting videos, and I'm just piecing together YouTube videos with them, and I'm just gonna upload them, and then when I have like 50 videos, I'm just going to start releasing them 2 videos a week. And the last video, I think the last page I want to do is going to be called DIY DMJ Dad.
DIY?
DIY, do it yourself,
do it yourself.
DMJ Dad. Because as a parent, I always do all this do it yourself stuff for my children, right? And Dank Tinks thinks I need to get the smoker videos online. So Mario, if anybody know, we talk about it a lot in videos that Mario has autism, and he has typically kids will move on from their security animals or blankets by the time they're like 4 or 5, and Mario loves his blue dinosaur named Kitty Cat. And Kitty Cat is like 8 years of that kid cuddling with like all day, like sleeping, everything. The thing was so beat up. And Kitty Cat is this pillow pet that is a limited edition. God knew I bought that for him. I bought a couple on eBay. I wanted to hear me, so I had to back it. Because I was afraid that if Kitty Cat dies or he loses it, you know, what the hell are we going to do? We can't sleep without it, you know? Yeah. So we gave him one, and when I took the picture of them 2 together, I was like, holy cow, man, it's like horrible. So just for the hell of it, I looked online of how to restore stuffed animals, and I did a full restoration on a stuffed animal.
Oh, that's awesome.
I took it. I took all the stuffing out. I made a chemical with dish detergent and baking soda and soaked it for 12 hours, and then I washed it. Cut up a really nice pillow. Like I had a really a nice expensive pillow, and I cut it up, restuffed the whole thing, and stitched up every single hole in this thing, and rebuilt.
Amazing.
It was like, can you grab Bebop?
Bebop.
Well, no, Kitty Cat. So Bebop is in
Rocksteady. Bebop and Rocksteady.
I was thinking, isn't Bebop the name of the rhinoceros in Ninja Turtles?
Yeah, Rocksteady.
Okay, sorry. All right, so that's the one I restored. This thing was brown and beaten up. Now this is what it looks like new. So that's new.
That's amazing.
So I cleaned this thing, stuffed it, and then you know the cat brushes with the little wires?
Yeah.
I sat there for like 2 hours brushing this freaking thing to get all the knots out, because it makes it like almost like dreads, because it gets knotted up over the years.
Oh yeah. I remember how animals get right. Stuffed animals get like that.
Dude, the little cat brush cleans it right up. So I was able to do it all while Mario was in school. And
one day he came home and it was just like brand new.
he knew that I had it cleaning. And then I told him, if it's not clean perfect, I'm going to wash it again. And then he asked about it in the morning. Little that he knew, I was already brushing that thing at like 2 o'clock in the morning. So he went to school the next day, got home, and Kitty Cat was like ready to go. And the way he lit up was like incredible. You know,
That's
the things
awesome.
when you see a kid's face light up, we get that with Mario with a lot of things, but that one was a great moment. You know.
Yeah,
So
that sounds like it. It's like, seems like you have a lot of those moments in the house. You know, those kids bring a lot of joy.
oh yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I live for them. You know, that's how this whole company started. DMJ, David.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wrong one. David, Mario, Jenny. Um, you know, it's their number one priority. Then I would say my wife is number 2 on the list, and then my animals. My animals are important.
Their family.
They are. I don't know if I should what's it called before we cut. If I should live stream it. That we're gonna cut because I keep forgetting I have a clutch to cut, and I think I should be collecting eggs soon. You want to try to see if you see eggs in that bin over there, David?
You had three. You had 3 clutches come this week.
So since the 12th, I've had 4 clutches. So my first year, it's up top, a little bit higher. The tag is facing up. It's on the right side. Slide it down, see if you see eggs under her. This is my first. Me and you talked about it because I always did temperature drops.
Right.
And you're the one that kind of sold me on, you know, breeding all year round because you brought it up to me and I didn't know the answer.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, I moved forward with it, and surprisingly, it worked out really well. I mean, so far, I can't say it worked out really well. I broke my course record today. So I officially have grown more this year than last year. I had 14 clutches. But like I think I'm going to get clutches dropping all the way into 2021.
I think I might have some dropping later on as well, but I feel like I'm already in 21.
Oh, see, that was one of the topics I sent you.
Right, yeah. So I feel the reason why I feel that is because Liberty, one of my snakes, who laid first in February, I believe. I can get that information. I have it over. I believe she laid in February. Liberty, that's 7 months since she laid, and I think I'm going to start pairing her now. She looks ready to go. She's back up to size, and she's back in the roster.
But essentially, if you start pairing her now, she's not going to lay until 2021, most likely, right?
No, right, exactly. More than absolutely. I can't imagine her laying before that. But you know,
sorry, Mario.
You know, so that's why I feel like I'm already in. You know, we're starting to, you know, next month people will start cooling temperatures. The month after that, everybody will be dropping temperatures. Those who drop temperatures, you know, so we'll be getting into their 21 season. So if my girls from last season are already starting to go, I have to already start thinking that September. You know, October at the latest is the beginning of 21, or the next season.
See, my thing that I'm trying to figure out is when do I, just because of like minor, like OCD type traits that I have, when do I consider a clutch? So when I label my stuff, right, automatically I'll label it. My cat wants cuddles. I'll label it like clutch. So I'll put C hashtag and then the number clutch it is, dash, and then the year.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm trying to figure out: does that labeling, does that cut? Should I cut it off when the day 56 hits 2021? And then would that mean that's the beginning of my 2021 season? Since I am breeding all year round.
Yeah, I guess it's just like a mental place where you are in the year. You just like the way I decided that if last year's girls are starting to go, then yeah, if last year's girls are starting to go, because if I pair her in October, she'll probably drop in January.
Yeah, early January.
Mm-hmm.
Unless she's like already started, like, or unless she's already close to ovulation stage, and then you're.
Yeah, I guess when you're doing all year round, you just have to pick a definitive point. Because if I go by that and she lays in January, then she'll be ready again in July. And I can't say that my 22 season is starting in July.
Yeah.
Or, so
It's gonna be weird. It's gonna be weird without temp drops.
I mean, that just seems like all it is a problem with labeling, problem with marking your start and end dates. Aside from that, it's not going to be much of an issue.
Yeah, I think it's just force of habit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
We're
human. I can't wait till next year. I cannot wait because next year there's just so many females that I didn't breed that were capable of breeding, and then to know that they sat them on the bench this year, but next year they come in and play.
Mm-hmm.
And then
It's
a lot of
exciting.
them I produce.
This is you've already had produced from your production, right? Have
Not
you?
yet.
Not yet.
No, because my
Right.
females. So my males that I produced aren't breeding for me, and they're breeding for other people. it's it's like my holdback males haven't produced for me yet. I'm still waiting on a clutch from my fire. What is it? Black Pastel Fire, Orange Dream, Orange Ghost, and he lashed 5 times with my pastel with a pastel. So that should be a cool clutch, and I produced him. This clutch tonight, though, actually, I did throw the father's son in with her, and I produced her. I produced him, the Super Enchi Lemon Blast. So if they're all Enchis, then we know that he was able to sire the clutch.
Absolutely. I had a Super Enchi born this year with belly issues. I think I mentioned to you.
Yeah.
Finally started eating. Well, not even started. Finally was able to force feed a meal into it. And it just made me think. Talking about the Super Enchi made me think about it. Have I even shown it to you?
Yeah, that's it's triple het.
No, not at all. It's just the no, not at all. It's not a triple het at all. The triple het one. No, that one didn't make it.
Oh man,
that one didn't make it. The triple het Super Engine didn't make it. Yeah. But the other one, its belly. It doesn't look like it looks healed, but it looks like severely scarred coming up the inseam. And I want to show it to you.
Show it.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. I love using the DSLR, but I need one that doesn't. I need one that can just stay on. I keep on having to touch it.
There has to be a setting in there for it.
It only says 30 minutes because it's an older camera. All
right, so it's in shed, so it's eating now, and Enchi.
Yeah, right there is a good spot. If you get closer, the light washes it.
Yeah, it's very nice, but it's the belly there. Where are you? You're blocking it. See it right over.
Oh, there you go. There's the shot.
Yeah, you see the belly right in here? You
Yeah,
see
the
that?
seam.
Yeah, the seam was open when it was born. You were able to see its insides.
It's so crazy. It's
Yeah.
amazing how they can come back from that. Oh
You
yeah,
see?
there's a good shot.
Yeah. So it finally got its first meal in. I felt safe force feeding it its first meal because it didn't look like the seam was going to reopen. The other time, anytime beforehand, I really felt like the seam might reopen upon digestion, or eating it, just But holding on, we'll see. It's my little project.
It's crazy glue it.
Crazy glue it.
Yeah, like liquid Band-Aid.
Well,
Because liquid Band-Aid coagulates when you add water to it. That's what we do
right,
with saltwater stuff. So you
right.
can actually put it on and dip it in water.
Liquid Band-Aid is like what do they call it? Something skin, right?
Well,
Second skin or something like that.
yeah, but essentially it's just crazy glue. It's just crazy glue in a gel form.
Oh. Well, it's been months, for instance, um, here's a sibling. You can see how big the sibling is.
The camera, the opposite, is so mind-boggling.
Oh, fuck, yeah, I know. Sibling is so much bigger. Yeah.
Yeah,
You must
it's
have
good.
had like 15 meals in it already.
Now, was it a heavy assist, or was it just hold its head and
Oh,
put it
no,
down and it finished?
it took me 3 weeks for it to finally take a meal. I was assist feeding it for 3 weeks. Every time I fed on Wednesdays, I sat down and I tried to feed this snake, and it fought me until the end. And in the end, I was like, the animal was a little big too. It was a hopper. I was force feeding, but it took the hopper. You know, it
That's
might have
great.
been because it was the hopper instead of a smaller mouse.
Fuzzy.
Yeah, fuzzy. Just a little bit. I was afraid of the split in the stomach, so I was trying to feed it really small. So I was trying to get pinkies down it at first, and
Yeah.
then all I had that week was the small hopper. So it took the hopper, and thank goodness.
I mean, I would think that would be the plan I would go to, just for the fact that, digesting the hair and the fur. So if you're feeding it something without it, essentially it'll digest easier.
Right, exactly. But it took the hopper. It's been a week now. We'll get another meal. Oh, it's been a couple of days. We'll get another meal in on Wednesday, and we'll see. It'll bounce back, I'm sure.
So we got a question here from Nathaniel Doherty. Um, what's great about the hobby? Everyone sharing ideas. What works for some may not work for everyone, and vice versa.
It really is amazing how that's the case. Well, what's good for me is not necessarily good for somebody else. Even down to substrate, because of where you live. If you live, what's his name? Brian Gundy. Brian Gundy lives in San Francisco, right? Or there in roundabout. And he uses paper and has these great sheds all the time. And the reason being is he's in San Francisco, right off the ocean water there, and I'm sure the humidity is just perfect for these snakes, and he doesn't have any. He's even said, when he thinks of humidity, he thinks of mold, and he thinks of the bacteria that can grow in humidity, and he doesn't think that's good for the snakes. I think he was a veterinarian. That's the reason why he felt this way. But regardless, what's good for one person is definitely not good for another. and it literally can just come down to where your location is. North, south, east, west. You know.
Yeah. I mean, I think like I get excited about winter because the barometric pressure changes from snowstorms.
Right. You talked about this before.
I've had people say that they don't see a difference, but I feel like I get a lot more hatches when I drop the mails in when I know we're going to get a foot of snow that night.
That's interesting because you would think that the cold would throw them off.
But they're not going to get affected by the cold because the house is going to stay at an ambient temp.
It's just the pressure that they're feeling.
It's just the barometric pressure that the pressure changes so fast from no snow to all of a sudden aggressive snow.
Mm-hmm.
But it's amazing what barometric pressure does.
Just the weather in general, because you have the like you mentioned, when it rains, how do you feel about when it rains? Do you open the windows and let some of that rain air in and to trigger some kind of response in these snakes? Since they do go in, because they go into heat basically as their mating season during the rain season or right after the rain season, something like that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I mean, and just like rain, I was a dispatcher for a police department, and whenever we would get really bad thunderstorms, I was a dispatcher in Scarsdale, New York. So we're talking in like $10 million houses, right? Mm-hmm. So these alarm systems were so like sensitive to stuff, and they would have sensors on each window, So if someone's trying to break in, all of a sudden the alarm goes off, they know what zone it is. So our machine for home alarms would go, as soon as there's a thunderstorm, we'd get like 40 false fire calls because of the pressure changing from the thunderstorms.
And it would trigger all these, what, it would move the wood slightly or move the...
Not the wood, it's the glass. I don't know. It was like the pressure did something because it was like a sensor that was stuck to the glass. Mm-hmm. I never saw it by that end. I saw it because since I was a dispatcher, we had like a machine that automatically was linked to all the alarm systems in that city. Right. So we had a machine that would like print out. It would do an alarm, and then you'd have to retrieve it, and then it would show the address and all the information, and then the number to call. And we would have to call and say, hey, we just got an alarm for your house. What's going on? Is everything okay? And then they'll say, what's the password? And then they'll tell you the password. And right there, I would have all the information as a dispatcher. And every time, like the kind of like end of summer storms that you get, like around this time, actually, where you get those really badass thunderstorms that cause tornadoes up here and all that.
Yeah.
Those are the ones that set off the alarms like crazy. So I bet, I feel like the snakes probably will feel that,
Well, yeah, I figure if it's setting off alarms, it's changing it enough. It's expanding the windows, expanding the wood enough where the sensors are moving. And there has to be on the sensors themselves. There must be a margin of error, to equate for that, to equate for rough winds and whatnot. So it's pretty amazing that it does set off all those alarms. And now, from the dispatch point of view, would you notice like, oh, it's happening pretty much here in Saskatchewan or something like that, in like one little area, as opposed to a bunch of different areas?
I think that all these like really expensive houses, probably like a certain alarm system, and that's how they do their sensors and where they put it, and that's just what was at fall, when these scenarios occurred.
It was only the more expensive houses that it would happen to?
I don't think there's a house under $1 million in Scarsdale, New York.
In the area, all right.
Scarsdale, New York is where they recorded The Sopranos. Yeah. It was a crazy job because I've had adult children call the police on their parents for taking away their cell phone.
What cell phone are they using?
We're going back to 2004. I don't even think there was really smartphones back then yet. I don't think the phones were smart yet.
No, 2004. We still don't have an iPhone yet. 2007 is when the iPhone came out.
Yeah, so it was born before that. Yeah, and I had a girl. I'll never forget. It was bad. It was rough because her mother put her in. We had to go over there. She took away the cell phone, and then the argument was, well, she gave me that cell phone. It's my cell phone. And the mother's like, well, I paid for that cell phone. It's my cell phone. So the daughter called the police on the mother, and then went crazy. And she had to spend some time at the mental hospital because the scene got so bad.
Sounds like influenza to me.
Sounds like, oh my God, if my child's in her 30s living for me and fighting with me over a cell phone, at that point it's my fault. You know, like that's an. I have red cheeks. Thanks, Jen. Yeah, you got red cheeks too, Jen. Yeah, you do. Yeah, she's saying I have red cheeks.
I know you and it looked like it got under your skin too because you looked at her and you're like.
I gave her face. She's so serious. She's like looking at me. She's lounging on the couch like this. And she's like, Dad, you have red cheeks.
Just judging you.
Yeah, don't you judge me. Don't you judge me. You're having a bad hair day. She is. Come here. Come say hi. Show everybody your beautiful hairstyle right now.
She's like, I couldn't wait for you to ask.
Look at your bad hairstyle.
You all like my hairstyle? So now she's talking trash. She's like, look at your bad hairstyle. Oh my God. Alright, she ain't coming. Well, I don't know. I think it's time to cut some eggs.
Yeah, for sure. Let's do that.
Let me just do something on Instagram real fast.
You gotta let the world know.
Let the world know. If you want to see Jenny cut some eggs, hop on right now. Me and Castro are talking, and it is time to cut some eggs. Right, Jen? See her hair? Now she's covering it.
Yo, whatever happened to Jose? Never popped in. What happened?
I would assume that he's trying to get to the hotel.
Told me he was gonna call when he was in the cab right over.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't. It's not Richie. It's Chad.
Start setting
It's
it
the
up.
most confusing thing because his name is Chad Richie.
Oh, his name is Chad.
Yeah, his name is EAD Chad. Junior, where are you? Behind us? Why don't you get some eggs, buddy? So these eggs will be a lot easier to cut too, because the last clutch we cut was man, they did an update on Instagram that I don't like.
Have any of them pipped?
No.
Not yet. Still, right?
No. I mean, man down. Look how organized that is. That's nice.
Sorry about that. That was a bit. I get a little wild there.
Wild and crazy. All right. So I don't got a pip.
Oh, face the camera down. Let's see. Yeah, there we are.
I do not got a pip.
No pips.
Oh,
shoot.
Well, that's a blooper. That may cause a pip. Oh my God! Oh yeah, they're moving. They're moving around after that.
Born in an earthquake. That's it. You know.
They're like, well, welcome to the world. All right. Oh, I need to like dust them off. So I am not going that angle anymore. We'll stick with this angle.
Yeah, for sure.
They went sledding in the Christmas spirit.
You can't tip it down. Face the camera down over it.
So the camera, so that when I'm looking at you,
Mm-hmm.
is look. So like right now, I think I'm looking at the camera. Like
Pretty
it looks
much,
like I'm
yeah.
looking at the camera.
Yeah.
So on the screen, the camera lens is actually extended over the laptop screen and right up top.
Gotcha.
So
So no, we can't do that.
if I do that, it's gonna hit the camera. But when I cut, I'm gonna grab the camera off the stand. Especially
I'm gonna
with
go get
9
my other
heads.
beer.
Oh, damn rookies! Oh, Vinny jumped on. What's going on, Vinny? I know. Did you catch that, Vin? Oh, Max is here.
I wave against.
They can't see you. You gotta go over here. Here, you want to show your shirt? Ugh. Your ice cream.
Hey.
Oh, her hair was fixed. She did a wardrobe fix. A wardrobe update. All right. So you guys got to move your ice cream because we are gonna. Now I'm gonna shift a little bit because the whole setup is pretty funny. I have a 4-pack of Sterilite tubs that has my laptop on it. So I am just gonna get ready for this. You want to cut eggs, Jen? Jenny wants to cut her Billy egg. She was so went nuts on the video about we're gonna put a name on an egg. She's like, Billy, we need a Billy egg. It's so awesome. She's obsessed. She is in love with Billy. I'll walk into the room and she's watching Mutation Creations videos, and it's incredible. Absolutely. Junior and Mario.
So take a ride up with you when you go up to Canada to go see him.
Well, I did mention it to Billy that if we can go up there, I'd love to do we'll bring the kids up and do a DMJ Reptiles kids visit.
Right.
And he's open to let people. You set it up, you can go visit him. So once we can travel, I also got to get all that stuff all squared away now that they have those new licenses to cross borders and stuff. Because I didn't have all the documentation. You need special documentation when you redo your license, and I didn't have it to upgrade it to the state line one or the country line one. If that makes sense.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
So every 9 years you got to get a new license. So
Sure.
it's 27 or 10 years. I don't know. Either way, your license expires. You have to go there.
Right.
So they were like, "Oh, do you want to?" They had all this paperwork, and they were like, "Oh, do you want the license so you can cross country lines?" And I was like, "Oh, that sounds good." And they're like, "Yeah, it's only $55, but you need this, that, and that, and this." And I'm like, "I was just paying for my license,
Mm-hmm.
I didn't think you need a passport, birth certificate, phone bill, multiple bills and stuff like that, which you don't need when you just get your license renewed." So I never went back to the DMV, and then 2 months later, everything shut down because of COVID anyway.
Mm.
But,
So they have some new international license, which is going to tick us closer to being able to cross borders locally, at least. It works with Canada and Mexico?
Canada and Mexico, and apparently not every flight, any airlines will accept it. They were telling me. So
well, that's not good.
I've only been on a plane in my life. I went to Florida in 2nd grade, and I went to Baton Rouge in March. Not March. Last year I went to Baton Rouge, And the time before that was skydiving. So I haven't spent much time on a plane.
Right.
Don't worry about Mario. Mario doesn't want to be a part of it. Mario doesn't need to be a part of it. All right, so I'm going to get rid of these comments. I think it's called an enhanced license. Yep, that's what it is. New York State. It's called an enhanced license.
The enhanced license that can't get you onto every plane. That kind of doesn't seem like it works.
It's not as enhanced as described.
Right.
All right, so all right, you guys, you think you're confident enough to do everything, and I hold the camera? You're gonna technical difficulties. All right, you can tell Jenny's excited. All right, so David, grab the Billy egg. It's the one that says Billy. You don't need to be that. All right.
Oh yeah, what we got?
Uh-oh, it's about that time. All right, so David, you got to roll it. So, Jenny, watch your hands. All right, you know what? Here, this one, let me hold. I'm going to roll all the eggs so that I can hold the camera. All right, Jen. So this one, actually, so this is my other trick to get the veins to drop. Because that egg won't roll easy. Here, go over here.
You're telling me that the veins drop when you kind of like push something up against the top of it?
Yeah.
Really?
So, for example, I got my tape here.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Maybe David will focus, and I'll literally roll. I'll literally go back and forth.
Yeah.
And what that does is that drops the capillaries off of the egg.
Really?
So that when you cut the egg, you won't have blood if it drops.
Where'd you learn this trick?
So I learned that trick from Billy, but this is the way Billy does it, right? So Billy gets it, and he pinches.
Sure.
And he rolls.
Mm-hmm.
And the purpose of that is to drop the capillaries, right?
Right.
That's why he rolls it. Yeah. But when the egg is, for example,
too firm
like this one, I don't know about this egg. Naruto's egg don't look too good. It is swelled. If I go like that, that will actually, I had success with it dropping. Chad, the pairing was a stinger bee, so Enchi spider to a Enchi lemon blast, or its son, a super Enchi lemon blast. I feel like these eggs weren't this swelled earlier.
Yeah.
Which makes me nervous. All right, Jen. You're going to cut your Billy egg.
Who knows what that earthquake slide did to them?
You have to make a line.
Oh, shoot.
Well,
maybe that's what did it.
Wow.
Jenny, I don't think you're going to be able to cut this one. Because it's the ones that slid hard on the earthquake slide. Well, that looks like a spider.
Clown?
No, just a plain Jane spider.
Oh, boo. You want that?
Billy failed us. Right?
Yeah.
Failed us. Maybe you're not watching enough of his videos lately, Jen.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what happened. I don't know, Jen.
It's not our fault.
we'll give her a complex.
She's like, it's not our fault. All right, Jen.
Next one.
Next egg, who are we going to cut? Naruto?
Yeah.
I say let's cut the eggs that went flying.
Yes. Flying eggs. Cut them.
No,
Naruto. Who's Naruto?
You got
Naruto Uzumaki. He's from the Leaf Village.
Hey, let me do it. I want to dig it.
You want to dig in?
Okay. A white snake.
No,
You're
that's
squeezing
not
that
right.
thing too hard. No, it's just very light.
Come on, my hands.
Yeah, you got goo on it.
Gooey.
Oh, wow. You see that?
Yeah, what are those black lines there?
Gooey.
There we are.
I
That's good.
think this may be a Super Enchi pastel spinner. I think I hit number 2.
Okay.
Ooh.
Naruto, you hit.
So Naruto's winning right now.
Yeah.
All right, Bailey's next. Yeah, they're all swelling. I'm watching them swell. Jenny's cleaning up. You see this? Great job, Jen. Oh my goodness.
You got him trained well.
I swear, you know what it is? I gave him $20 in Robux yesterday.
Oh, it's not the whipping?
No whipping.
Bailey.
Not my Johnny. So Bailey's our dog.
Belly.
All right. Bailey, if you fail me,
Chinese market.
we're bringing you right to the Chinese restaurant tomorrow. Yep. Holy. Oh no, that's pinstripe.
That's pinstripe, for sure.
Enchi. It's green. Oh yeah, look at the head.
What a cutie.
Yeah, that's a cool looking snake, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the head
Interesting
stamp.
stamp. Yeah, it's sure. It might have spider in it with that head stamp, no?
Yeah, I would think so with those spots.
Mhm.
The stripes are really small too, so it looks like spinner.
You have blood on the eye.
It may be an Enchi spinner.
Okay,
That's what I would assume, right?
That's
Enchi
cool.
spinner. I like it.
Good job. Good job. Good job.
All right. I don't like cutting my egg till last, but it did fall victim to the landslide. Wow, Jen, that was a fast reset right there. You're so good. You are the best. All right.
I think she's aiming to be your favorite daughter,
She is my favorite daughter.
right?
My only daughter. But my favorite daughter. All right, Jen. That's all you. Let me see them little hands. The egg looks so big with her little hands.
Black and white.
Ooh.
That looks
There's
like
some yellow in there?
Yeah, that got to be Super Enchi pastel
Okay.
or Enchi pastel. No, leave it down, Jen. David, you're also really close. You don't need to be too close. You can back up a little. It definitely looks spinner. It looks like this is a real spider-heavy clutch. Holy cow. Oh, yeah, definitely Enchi. Maybe Super Enchi. It's yellow. All right, I'll take it. Yeah, I think that's the difference between this one over here and this one over here. David sees. He says he always tells his daughter that. All right, I guess we're going to go the junior egg. What do you think, Junior?
Something good?
I just hope it's not spider. You know, it seems like there's so much spider out of all these eggs. I don't think I hit one non-spider so far.
Head clown, head clown.
No, it can't be head clown, silly goose. Hey, Castro.
Yep. Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, it's a spider.
David,
Yeah, that looks like another spider.
It's really light, though.
Yeah, it's light. It has those yellow markings around the side and the borders.
Ooh, that one.
Oh, oh snap.
Uh-oh, look whose egg is coming up.
Oh, snap.
It's about that time.
No spiders for you.
Yeah,
No spiders for you.
no spider in that egg.
Mm-mm.
Give me that super Enchi pastel pinstripe. Not pinstripe. No pinstripe. No pinstripe.
No
Or spider.
pinstripe. No
Female.
pinstripe. No spider. Female super entry.
All right, come on, baby. No, it's another everything. I'll take it. I'll take it. It's a second super Enchi spinner blast.
Take it.
I'll take it.
If you don't, I will. Has my name on it.
Uh-oh. Except for it, unless it's a male. I mean, if you want it, if it's still a male. Because if it's a male, it's going.
Right.
All right, Amanda. Could you hear Jenny say that? Did you hear her in the back?
No, I couldn't make out what she said.
She's like, give me something good. I think you got to scream, Jen. All right, man. And there it is. Super Enchi pastel. You see how clear it is?
Yeah. That's clean.
Oh, give me a girl. Give me a girl. All right.
Congratulations, man. Congratulations.
Thank you. Now we're looking good. All right, who's left? Up, hold on. We're cleaning on set. Back up. Get Vinny. Get Jennifer doing this. I mean, this is just amazing. Okay, don't listen to me. All right, next time, next cleaning. Oh, she's even got a garbage bag. She is so prepared. Who are you? Move that stand so that you can get Vinny and Jennifer cleaning. You got to zoom out and get Jenny. All right. You want to cut this one? You want to try to cut this one, Jen? All right, we're going to do it as a team, though, okay? Back up. You're too close. You can zoom in after, David. Back up. There you go. Get us. Zoom out. All right. You got Jenny? All right.
All right.
Yeah, Jen.
Spider.
Yeah, you sure?
Yeah.
You're right. We got a super Enchi spider, I think, or
Looks
Enchi
like another
spider. I think this one's just a super Enchi spider, or maybe an Enchi spider. It should never be making this beeping sound. I don't know what you're doing. All right. Boogers, back out. Get Jenny's cleanup time. Can you believe this? 6 years old. Unbelievable. This is incredible.
Attention to detail on the wipe on the bin.
You know what, Jen? You just earned yourself 20 Robux. I'm buying you 20 bucks of Robux for this. Oh, yeah?
What's Robux?
Show her. Show Jen doing her dance. Jen, do your victory dance. Do your victory. No, your loser dance with the L on her head. Oh, now Mario appears. That's the loser dance with the L on her head. All right. Oh, you got to cut this egg, Jen.
Okay.
They look pretty good, man. I cut them, and some of them are already like trying to pop their head out. All right, you're cleaning still?
They've had an exciting last 20 minutes.
Yes, by far. All right, Jen. Oh. Whoa. Here, hold on, Castro.
Whoa.
Hold on 1 second.
Whoa, what's going on?
Hold on. I'm going to kick you out for a second.
Yo, oh, what's up, fellas?
Hey,
Yo,
came in just in time.
I saw her with the scissors. My heart started racing.
She's
She
got her
wants to
gear
cut,
on.
man. Watch
I'm sorry,
her.
I'm
Watch
late,
her.
fellas, man.
All right, Jen. You ready?
The flight was
No,
good.
no, no.
The flight was good, Jose.
Oh, the flight was decent. It was the delay that was whack.
Right.
What happened? I can't even see y'all no more.
Oh.
All right, I got you.
Oh, wait. Too fast. All right, now a little more.
Go ahead, girl.
A little more. Wait. A little more. All right. Bam.
Woo!
All right, take it, Jen. What do you got? Oh!
I popped out already.
You're absolutely right, man. These
Yeah, they
guys
opening
are
eggs.
active.
Look, his daughter just cut open an egg,
What's up,
and the
Hector?
snake just popped right out. He said, "What up, Hank?" He said, "What up, man?" I'm on the mic, so he don't
What's
hear
going
nothing.
on, man? Oh, I think I heard him. I don't know. That may actually be super Enchi again. Look how clean it is.
Yo, that's nice. It's orange.
Yeah,
So
it
that'd
was
be good.
spider heavy
Huh?
clutch, but you know, he has some good stuff in here.
We out?
So now the question is, because I'm still
All right.
questionable about it, is
Yeah.
did I
Put the numbers
actually
first time.
did I actually hit Enchi in all of these? So did
It kind of looked Enchi to me.
yeah? I mean, let me turn this light on real fast.
There we
You
are.
know,
There we are.
I got your head. Mario.
You pet the head.
Grab.Ur.Balls is on.
Mario.
Grab.Ur.Balls is on.
My bad, fellas. I'm mad all over the place. I just got home starving.
All right, goodness. Go over there, Mario.
What are your plans for tonight, Jose? What are you guys
We gonna
doing?
grab some grub right now. I don't know what's open, but we're gonna go figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
And just chill.
Cool, man. Have a good time, man.
Thank you, brother. I wish I was out here, man.
Thank you.
Yo, you more than welcome.
He said you're more than welcome.
Yo, tell Junior that I'm sorry I got him. I thought that would fit him, but I guess I was wrong.
Jose said he's sorry, right, Junior?
Oh, hold on, brother. I need my keys.
He's over there while he's hiding.
I like that pink though. I'm not a guy that likes pink, but that
I
pink
was
look
saying
nice.
that earlier. Oh my God, it looks great.
You guys got a rocket. Shows
Look at her.
confidence in you.
I've never worn a pink shirt.
Yeah, me neither. My kids is funny because I always tell them that I'll never wear pink, and they always looking for something with pink for me to wear.
Oh, these are the games?
I mean, I dressed up as a Girl Scout.
I should have gotten a pink fucking Castros Constrictors. I didn't get any pink. Should have gotten
Gotta get the pink for the ladies.
I
feeling what Gomez did. Gomez, Gomez did tank tops for the ladies. That was dope.
Yeah, I got tank tops for the ladies, and I got tank tops
Now
for
you the
men.
man too then.
For like the men like you to have the muscles.
The wife beater works.
Wife beater. I got you a wife beater.
Nice. So how many eggs got cut?
9 eggs.
Huh?
9 eggs?
9? And all of them came out the same?
No. He had some Enchi spinners, super Enchi spinners.
Yeah, I think this is just a pinstripe, maybe Enchi. We'll see when it comes out. This one, I'm pretty sure it's super Enchi pastel spinner.
You hear 2 of them that he thinks is everything.
I'm looking at this one. I don't know. I think it's like last time. I think that's it right there. Because remember the other one we were looking at? I think it's
just pull up that GPS, bro.
Yeah, I just texted you.
Oh, I don't think I hit it on that because I don't see deep yellows. Where when you look at this one, you can see like these deep yellows on it.
A message.
Let's see. You just gotta wait till it comes out.
But I definitely hit at least, I would say 3 super Enchis. 1, 2, 3. I don't know. That one, Jenny's egg, is just
Shining. Hell yeah. It's glowing.
Mine's the last
Yeah, it's
one.
really nice.
I'm
And there's
happy
no
with it.
pastel in there, you said?
Yeah, it was so I bred it was a Enchi spider female, and I bred an Enchi lemon blast to it.
Mm.
But
Yeah.
then
That's an
I al-
That's a pastel Enchi for sure.
I also bred their son from their last clutch 2 years ago, a super Enchi lemon blast.
So you don't even know who it is, right? It's probably the son.
Well,
You got a lot of Enchi, you said, right? Everything's Enchi?
I don't know. I'm still torn about this one, the Billy egg, if that's Enchi. Because that may just be an Enchi pin, but I don't think so.
Yeah.
That one definitely looks like
He had a
super Enchi.
dual sire clutch. The father and son bumped it. So, you know, he trying to figure it out, but they so close. I'm thinking it's the son.
Yeah, we'll see when they shed.
Yeah. Because the son is a super.
Super what? Super Enchi?
Enchi, yeah. Pinstripe.
And pastel.
And pastel. Yeah, I think it was the son because of that Jenny egg.
Half the clutch could be one, half the clutch could be the other.
Yeah, right. They both could have had babies in there. You're right.
Yeah, I mean, I would be able to isolate whether it was the father if they were all Enchi.
The father is Enchi, right?
Yeah.
Well,
So what's going on? I can't see the chat or none of that. So, you know, holla at me.
I'm happy about this.
Well, a couple of people shouted you out on here when they saw you.
Appreciate you guys.
Yeah, you know.
Oh,
everyone
thanks,
showing
David.
Jose some love.
Hopefully I see y'all tomorrow.
You're gonna be live streaming while you're there.
I'm gonna be live with Mary doing a giveaway.
What's
But you know, I'm a fangirl out here, man. They got AEP out here. They got what you call it? They got JKR. JKR's out here. Who else? My man Troy from Best.Balls.
Is
AK
that-
Morse, my man. AK Morse is gonna be selling art, bro. Can't wait to see it.
Oh, that's going to be really cool to see Anna's table with all of her pieces on it.
Yeah, you already know everybody who follow each other on IG, so we already know what's going on. It's just actually face-to-face interaction is so fire.
What about Hector? Who's Hector looking forward to seeing tomorrow?
Hector's looking forward to seeing Grab.Your.Balls.
Oh, man.
Now he was over here talking shit about, you know, maybe one day having fucking tables and shit out in these dope ass events, man. But
Nah, neither one.
not
of
no
you
time
guys,
soon.
Neither one of you guys are ever gonna have tables.
I hope
Because
that
you
be the issue, man.
Because you guys are trying to keep your collection so small that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I
You
hope
won't
that's
need to.
the issue.
Mhm.
Everything bread is sold between
Yeah.
that and holdbacks, you know.
That's it, right? Exactly.
All right. So now that the excitement's done, excuse me, I'm going to get my camera.
Sit down and find out where Jose is going to eat.
Yeah, we going to Outback, I believe. It's right here.
Oh, Outback Steakhouse. Can't go
Yeah, it was
wrong. You
on-
know exactly
across
what
the
you're gonna
wall.
get.
Right. Steak.
You're in Texas, man. Get some gator bites.
Yeah,
Man.
it's a little weird that you're in Texas and you guys are going to fucking Outback Steakhouse.
That's
And
exactly what I said, but you know, it's the only thing open right now, Corona, you know what I'm saying?
Maybe. Yeah, that's true, man.
Yeah, as far as walking distance, we got that, IHOP, and the 7-Eleven. And
Oh,
I'm not
Outback
eating
it
no
is.
7-Eleven sushi.
No, Outback
Oh,
it
man.
is.
Oh, what is that? It look like a tree monkey. We walking up on it right now. I'm gonna see what it is. Is that a cat? It's a little cat. It's a Siamese.
Oh, yeah, we got
Yeah,
people in here. David Cease is in here. He'll send you the right direction.
I don't even know where we at. Where we at? No idea, right? Yo, we just at a hotel, bro. We walked the nearest thing next to us.
Yo, David Sue said he'll be looking for you tomorrow, Jose.
I know. I'm definitely gonna meet up with him. You can't miss me. I'm gonna have a bright ass orange
Oh, he
Grab.Your.Balls
said-
shirt on.
He said Saltgrass Steakhouse is awesome.
Saltgrass Steakhouse.
Junior.
And
Oh.
he said everything is open for business in Texas. We don't give a fuck about COVID. we
I
eat our
just
steak
spoke
with a
to
side of COVID.
I just spoke to the lady in the front desk, and she said right about now everything is pretty much shutting down soon. So I'm like, we gotta grab something quick, cause we ain't eat all day. We was in this damn airport for 7 hours. You know, we ate some bullshit over there. But if you paying $50 for a piece of chicken breast, I'd rather wait. You know,
$50 for chicken breast.
yo, I had a pasta and chicken, $50 bro.
Where?
In the airport.
Oh, at the airport.
You know, everything's inflated over there.
Oh my
But-
God, $50.
But I had to eat something, man. It was a long wait. It was funny too, cause we was
I
rushing
hope
there.
so, David.
We was rushing to get to the airport. As soon as we get to the airport, they're like, yo, we board in 10 minutes, in 10 minutes. So we like, well, we just made it. I looked back up in 9 minutes, and it said 5:30 y'all boarding. I'm like, whoa, that's 4 hours from now. That's crazy.
They were like, we do that so we can force $50 chicken down
Check
your
this
throat.
out. Y'all can see that?
Restaurant sales went up.
Y'all see that? That's in the sidewalk, horseshoes. You don't see that shit in New York. You see crack needles and all that.
Yeah,
Empty
man.
dime bags.
Don't be like fucking Chris, man, from Snakes and the Fat Man, shitting on your hometown.
Nah, I'm just speaking facts. You ain't seeing pretty shit like that. You gotta go, even in 42nd Street where all the lights is at, you still see that crackheads chilling.
I don't live in a great neighborhood, and you don't see crack needles in my fucking neighborhood.
Oh no, but your neighborhood is not my neighborhood.
And if you saw horseshoes in both of your neighborhoods, that'd be pretty fucking weird.
Is that a good spot right there?
I was in
Texas
Philadelphia
people?
visiting my kid, man, and these. Oh snap! There you go. That's what he said. Salt something or other.
Salt grass. Salt grass. He says salt grass is popping.
Yeah, he said it's awesome.
He lives out here. He's a Texan. He's recommending it.
I'm not a fan of trying new things when I'm starving.
All right, so
Now I'm
fuck
gonna
it.
be
Let's
pissed
go
off
eat what you
bad.
used to, nigga.
I'm pissed off if it's bad. I'm starving.
David Seuss.
Cease.
They told me I wanted these two. I thought they were talking about it.
Yo,
Yeah.
is Hector forcing you to go to Outback because he knows it?
Yeah, he's hungry and he's like, I don't like to eat shit. I don't know
Dude,
when I'm
man.
starving.
Yo, that's like traveling with me. I'm so fucking picky, but I would
Yeah,
be
it's
like,
true.
yo, there's no way we're eating at Outback when there's a fucking Texas steakhouse across the street. They know how to cook steak.
Nah, no worries, man. We here for a couple days. This is the first grub, and then we'll explore after that.
When you guys flying
Castro, I'm
back?
always out for an adventure doing crazy shit.
You gotta, it gotta be a last resort for me to eat chain.
Oh, they
food,
got a
man.
movie theater over there. Are the movies open in Texas?
Yeah.
It says AMC, right?
Yeah.
Outback is like the McDonald's of steakhouses.
Yo, he said Outback is the McDonald's of steakhouse.
That's what that comes from Nathaniel Doherty.
I'm trying to remember what I liked from
That's not
Outback.
good.
And
The
the
bloomin'
Nate
onion.
Breeder's- and the Nate
Is that
Breeder's
In-N-Out?
wife is like, listen, locals always know the best places to eat.
Yo, listen.
Yeah,
That
movies
shit
are
smells
open.
good.
They don't care.
Never
Just
had
wear a
it.
mask. You can go see a movie.
What day are you going home?
On Monday.
Oh,
Like,
nice.
Yeah, in early afternoon. So we still got the morning to have fun and shit.
It's a 2-day show, Saturday and Sunday.
Yeah. And we were
Huh.
supposed to have fun today too, man. But you know, the layover took some time.
Yeah.
So now we just spinning wheels trying to figure it out.
Everybody was already there today.
Where? Oh, he said everybody who already went to the show today. I guess the VIP people went.
Oh, the show is open 3 days.
Nah, it was not really open. It's just the people with VIP could go see the setup and all that. You know, I guess do early purchases. We VIP, but you know, they closed now, so we can't go.
Damn, you guys paid for the VIP and then didn't make it because of that shit. That sucks.
That's all right. We could go early tomorrow. I'm gonna hit the gym in the morning and then go early in the morning.
Yeah,
after
but that $10,000 snake that you wanted is not going to be there no more.
Man, I'm pretty sure it's not. You know how it is. Miguel got that shit already.
Chino, man, just letting you know, I'm down to like less than 10%.
Yo, so my dilemma right now is: do I spend the money on a snake or do I spend the money on a rack?
You
And I know
asked me.
it's a split decision with whoever I talk to. You know what I mean? Because I still got a little spots to put the snakes, but I do definitely need a rack.
What's Hector say?
He says to get a hatchling rack and an incubator.
Oh, he's like carve another avenue out. Don't even think about what you're thinking about.
Yeah, he's like worried about my future, which is facts. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like, you know, the hatchling rack is way cheaper than an adult rack, so I could pull a hatchling rack out of my ass. I can't do that with a freedom breeder.
I vote snake.
No.
I vote snake.
You see how it is?
You'll make the rack happen. You know?
If you build, it'll come. Infrastructure first.
He says, I vote snake. He says, get the infrastructure first. You see?
If you build it, it will come. If
listen,
you
I took my money.
That's it, man.
I took my money and I was like, all right, listen, I'm gonna go. I have a bunch of snakes in my mind. Yeah, I have a bunch of snakes in my mind that I want. Listen. I have a bunch of snakes that I want. But you know I'm mad picky. So I'm not just gonna go and buy anything. It has to be something that I already seen. Like it's in my plan.
You're coming back with a snake.
If I don't find what I'm looking for, I'm not doing it. I'm just gonna buy my freedom breeder and call it a wrap.
So whose table you going to first? Since we know you researched the snake already.
I'm gonna go down the line. I'm gonna go in order. I'm gonna say, what up? What up? How you doing? What up? Grab your balls, give me a hug.
You brought stickers to give to everybody?
I got stickers already plastered over Texas, so you know.
Yeah, good for you.
Got a bomb shit.
That's it, man. Everywhere you go.
Reptile stickers. That's like gave Castro. Castro's been represented for DMJ in the city.
Yeah, man, I've thrown them up.
Yo, Castro's funny, yo. He was over here plastering stickers in my neighborhood. And then he jumps up. Yo, but mind you, Castro is not no spring chicken, man. You know what I mean? He got some you know, he got some layers on him. So he jumps up about probably 3 feet up off the ground and slaps his sticker on the traffic light.
On the sign.
Yeah, on the stop sign. On the stop sign. She said, boom!
like slapping the backboard?
Yes. Yeah. Just like that. He was upside Jordan, bro. And then he turned around and police is right there looking at him like, yo, what you doing?
Dude, they looked at me and like I was like, please don't fuck with me.
Yo,
like,
and I just started laughing. Like it was just too funny.
And they just kept going, and I was like, "Oh, thank God, man! Thank God they have other fish to fry right now."
It was definitely funny.
I love one day. So when I saw Castro last time, I gave him like a handful of stickers that I stashed under my radio, and then like a week later, he sent me a picture of a Castro sticker and a sticker on a pole. It was awesome.
Absolutely, man. I've represented everyone. Anyone that has stickers, I've thrown.
There's only one menu. Just scan that for another one. Oh, that's what she said. Oh, I thought she tried to say I'm dirty.
She did.
She said she don't want me touching nothing.
With that fucking crust dash, man. Like, yo.
She read my shirt and was like, I don't want your hands nowhere. Hey, how you doing?
Doing pretty good.
Second menu.
For sure. My name's Alyssa. I'll be taking care of y'all tonight. Can I get you out a drink?
We literally just sat down. I don't even know what you guys have.
Need a minute.
Thank you.
She sounds cute.
I should have told her to say hi.
You should.
It's been a fucking awesome trip though, even with the delays. We had fun and
Thank you.
You know, just talking shit with everybody in the airport.
Good stuff.
Yeah, you know how I do, man. I'm a friendly guy, so.
Was the plane packed?
It was at first, but when they had the layover, you know how they got what's that shit called, man? When
connecting flights.
Yeah, connecting flights, exactly. The people who had to connect to other flights just found another way to get to where they was going. You know, they gave them different options, but everybody who was going direct just had to wait 4 hours.
So it thinned out pretty much.
Yeah. We had a spot extra seat next to us and all that. So,
That's cool.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh,
Oh.
we lost him.
what movie y'all just saw
Here he
today
comes.
for the first time?
Gemini?
Oh, I seen Gemini on the plane.
Gemini,
That's a pretty good movie with Will Smith fighting himself and all that.
Oh,
It was pretty good. Like I was
yeah.
entertained the whole time. And then I saw
Will Smith
after
is
the
entertaining.
Terminator, the new Terminator movie.
Yeah.
That was another banger. And you know, I'm a fan for all that crazy shit. So I just had fun. The
How
flight
long was
was
the
pretty
flight?
fast. 4 hours.
4 hours.
Yeah,
Cool.
But you
man.
went back in time, right? It's 3 hours difference down
there's
there.
an hour difference.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
1
an
hour
hour?
difference.
My phone even went crazy. Like it told me I had to shut it down real quick because it couldn't. My apps was running crazy because of the time change.
Yeah, they need to reload,
Yeah.
Wow.
resync or something. Well,
Oh,
dude,
she
yeah,
brought me
I'm
my
down to
money.
5%.
Yeah, and I'm about to eat. I'm about to grub it up and you know, party out here. So
Very
Have a
y'all
good
jealous.
time, man.
Texas,
Be well.
if y'all trying to hook up with me tonight, just hit me up on Instagram, man. Inbox me. We can do something. I'm trying to see Texas. I ain't riding no bulls though, so fuck that.
Fuck that. Go ride a bull.
Go
Nah,
hot hunting.
I'm old. My back won't recover for months.
I'm old. You just said I wasn't a spring chicken.
Exactly.
I get on a fucking bull.
At least a mechanical bull.
I can
Go
give
to
a
a bar with
rib.
a mechanical bull.
If
Bull.
Miguel can give a rib, I can give a rib.
Nah, fuck that. He got money. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Emergency room is always free.
I'm gonna get some alcoholic.
nice too. Sweet.
Sweet tea?
I don't know what you got
All
here
right,
as far
guys.
as drinks. All right,
Chino?
brothers. I feel y'all. Thank you
Jose?
for the invite. Yo, I'm sorry I was late.
Nah, man, that's awesome. You were able to make it in with all
Enjoy
your
the eggs
trouble.
too. That was cool.
Yeah. Yeah, I got nervous. I seen Jenny cut halfway into the egg. I was like, wait,
She's like,
wait. I don't even know if you heard me yet. And I was like hold on.
Oh, Castro was like, watch. You know, when you're like with other people's kids and you see someone else's kid doing something, you're like, watch. Well,
yeah, because let's be for real. If it was any of us at her age, we'd be like, "Oh, you're not watching me? I can do this.
yeah, I
Mhm.
got
I
this.
got this."
I've been breeding since young, so you know, definitely feel that one.
We have like lobster butter I can bring on.
But yeah, like I said, fellas, I appreciate y'all, man. And like I said to the Texas people, if y'all want to hang out tonight, just hit me up, man. I'm down.
Oh my God, it won't let me. I tried to type your name so I can tag it, and it said YouTube rejected your comment.
Because
Bastards.
your name is too fucking perverted. That's what it is.
Grab.Ur.Balls? Huh?
Did you need a minute?
Yes, I'm sorry.
Okay,
I'm just
grab
having
her.
this on. Thank you.
Show her.
Where she go?
Damn, it's empty there. The
Yeah,
whole place
yo.
is yours.
Yeah. It's like we here for a kids party or something.
They're like fucking New Yorkers.
They were like, "Yo, automatic gratuity, these two."
Yeah, so it's you know what, man, but but it's so crazy because you think, you know, you don't never know what to expect whenever you go somewhere new. Like I ain't
Right.
never been to Texas, so we get out the airport and somebody picks up a passenger. I don't know if it was a passenger like an Uber car or just somebody, just a family member or something. They pick them up and they start burning rubber right there while the person just went in. And I'm looking at the dude and there's so many cars. I'm like, how the fuck you gonna get out of here? He got out. He's crazy with it.
Yeah,
You know
man,
what they say, you gotta go big in Texas.
Yeah, I heard everything big in Texas.
Everything's bigger in Texas.
Those price tags are probably going to be bigger at the shows too.
Yeah, I'm not buying nothing if it's like that, bro. I'll just go show love, man.
I just mean like, yo, if you put me next to a table with Justin, I'm jacking my prices up.
No, but not for nothing though. I feel like all the snake prices is up because I bought a snake for $1,000 and then I look back at the same jeans and it's $2,000 now.
Really?
You know, so it pretty much doubled since I got it.
What was the
Really?
morph?
Mahogany pie.
Mahogany
Wow.
pie.
Mahogany
That's a
pie.
very in demand snake, and a lot of people have
And
been
it
talking
went
about
up a whole $1,000 and like
And that was just in a good investment because not all the jeans are going up.
well, that shit went up a whole stack.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Right.
Good for you.
It's great.
I hope it stays like that too.
Mhm.
I'm not
And
selling it though.
it's going to get
Well,
even
no.
more valuable the bigger it grows.
Yeah, what's great is that your investment has increased. You'll be able to sell that animal close to what you bought it for
$7K.
3 or 4 years from now.
That's what he said. He's talking about the sumo. He just told me right now, sumo pods is $7K.
And the butter.
Yeah, I know. $7K, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Suma is, super form, 7K. And not a lot of people have them. So it gives you a good head start.
Right. I feel that's one buy that I'm really happy that I got into. And it was just on a whim too. I was looking on Morph Market, and then I hit up Hector, and I was like, "Yo, I'm thinking about getting this mahogany pod." And he was like, "Nigga, I just bought a mahogany clown." I'm like, "All right, say less."
That's it. Good shit. I don't have any mahogany. All the genes I don't have mahogany.
Yeah, but you got blackhead.
I got a good amount of blackhead.
Yes, sir.
I have leather-bound books that smell rich of mahogany. I wish I don't, but I wish I did. But I love Anchorman.
Oh, that's where that's from.
Yo, Chino, just for the record, I told the Uber driver your discount chicken story.
Oh yeah.
I had to share. Yo, he had a story, so I'm like, let me tell you about my friend. And I shared the story. Hey, he loved that shit too. He was cracking up. Yo.
I think discount chicken's gonna run till like when I'm off this planet. People will still be talking about discount chicken.
Hey,
yeah, man. It's a good fucking story. It's a good story.
Yo,
I know. I love it. I need to tell the story with my father next to me. The man behind the discount chicken.
When you tell it, you gotta let him tell it and just add into it.
Let him fill in the gaps.
Yeah.
How he remembers it.
Yep.
Oh, he's really great.
He tells me stories. He's been bringing it up now that the kids know that about what the rabbits are for. And he's like, yeah, like if I seen you touching the rabbit cage, I knew. The next day, I could make some discount chicken because I could just blame it on you.
What's the there we go.
Such a clown, the guy. Cracks me up.
Yeah, that's a great story, though, man. So I had to share it.
Are you getting a blooming onion? I feel like that's like, you got to get that.
Is.
The fried onion from Outback.
I don't eat that shit.
It's like this fucking big. It's just like a blooming fucking...
I like chicken. I like fish, and I like steak.
Rings?
Yeah, I like onion rings.
Then you need it. It's an onion ring, but it's fresh.
Oh, it's a huge ass onion ring. No,
it's a huge onion.
I'm trying to have my breath thinking for the whole Arlington show.
It turns into French fries. It turns into onion fries. It's
these guys go to Texas and don't go to a steakhouse, and they go to fucking Outback and they don't have a blooming onion. What do you expect?
Yo, listen,
that's
bread right now. Huh?
What about the bread? Are you gonna eat the bread
right here, busting it down?
Oh, look at that bread!
I hope so. They might be like there's too many carbs on that.
I mean, I might not eat nothing if I stay on the damn live.
Peace, leave.
Yo, one love, fellas. I appreciate y'all.
Take care.
All right, bye.
Later, brother. I can't believe he's at the Outback and not having. There's so many different scenarios over there that just ain't right now.
Yeah, I'm sitting and like it's fun.
Oh, phone died. All right, Jenny, you guys want to say bye? Well, guys, thank you for everyone stopping in. We are gonna cut out. You want to say thank you?
Thank you.
You want to show your shirt? Here, hold on. Let's get rid of that comment. Oh, there's so many comments. So grab your balls. If you're not following them, you just hit 1,500 followers. Tomorrow, him and Mary got their giveaway. So definitely check that out. Oh, Castro's back.
Name wrong. I spelled my name wrong. I was typing fast trying to get back in.
Castro.
There was a kid in college that used to do that. He used to be like, Castro. This short little black kid, man.
Oh, it's funny.
Yeah, I said my phone was dying, so my phone died, and now I'm on my iPad, which is a little
Nice.
better. Now I'm looking right at you. It almost looks like, right?
Yeah, oh yeah, you're 100%.
Yeah,
I like the fisheye lens.
Is that what's happening?
That's why it looks like that. Yeah, I think it's a fisheye lens. Whatever pitch the lens is, I likes it.
I have no clue.
Oh.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, now you can see the comments all nice.
Not at all. I can't see the comments on this. I can't see the comments. I am on StreamYard.com.
Really?
I'm not on YouTube. When you send me the link, I click the link, and it brings me to StreamYard.com. And what I see is you on my left-hand side, me in the center, and then a small little mini me on the upper right-hand corner, and then like a blank bar on the side.
Did you click comments? Is there a bar next to that bar, next to the comments that says comments?
No, no. Remove from stream, edit name, edit auto avatar, and then stop mic. On the bottom it says mic, cam mic, and chat. Chat. But that just, let me see if I do it sideways. No, that just brings up a chat, and then I can go ahead and chat, but it doesn't seem like can anyone read this? But like it goes out. Can anyone read this? But
yeah, it didn't show up.
Oh, it didn't? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's why I use the laptop. It's also easier for me to read it on the laptop.
Right. Yeah, so well anyway.
That was cool, man. I'm glad that he was able to make it.
Yeah, I'm very, very this is perfect. I can look right there. That's perfect. Yeah, I'm very glad that he's able to make it. You know, I'll definitely use this setup in the future. I sound fine.
Sound great.
Naked children.
He's just shirtless. Mario's always shirtless. He wants Robux, but you didn't help with the eggs. Jenny's getting Robux because she took
Mario.
Oh, you hear him whining? Here, hold on. Let me switch the mics. Let's see.
Ready for bed? I can't hear you at all. Nope. Oh, you just muted yourself. You muted yourself on purpose? It still shows mute on your screen.
Unmute. All right, now you can hear me. I tried putting on the mic. He's disappointed because he what's called, you know, Jenny deserved it. She did all that on her own.
Oh, he's upset that you got the 20 extra Robux?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, so well, maybe tomorrow I'll let you earn $20 of Robux.
Maybe if you clean some poop, snake poop, you can earn some Robux.
Oh, Mario, come here. Let's negotiate. We'll negotiate live on YouTube. Mario? Oh, come here. Don't cry. Tomorrow you're going to help me clean snakes? Come here. Come here, please. Please. Come here. Don't cry. He's very upset. Oh. Come here. We'll work on the Robux. You can't. I'm not going to give it to you like I gave it to Jen. You're going to have to. Jen earned it. You got to earn it. You don't want to earn it. Too bad. All right. Enough talking about Robux. We'll talk after the live stream, Mario. Oops. I couldn't believe how incredible. I mean, that's just Jenny just watching and seeing
and then
how
picking
I
it
do
up.
it.
Right.
And then she actually that was like she actually did a better job than I do. That was like how Billy does it. Like Dude, she had a garbage bag. She
Maybe
fed.
she wasn't watching you. Maybe she's been watching Billy, like you said. And
It was
picking up
definitely
those
Billy.
skills, you know?
100%. Dude, a garbage bag of all the paper towels. Like, are you kidding me right now? That's crazy.
You know, it's funny. My friend's kid, right? My friend's little girl went outside and was like, "Dad, there's so much trash in the street," and he was like, "Pick it up," you know. So she went through. She got gloves and all that. She went around her house and she picked up all the trash. She wound up on the news.
Oh, wow.
Put her on the news because of it. Yeah,
It's great.
just like your little one. I told you I saw your little one, and I researched children and snakes, and your little girl popped up.
Really? What, that original video?
A picture of her and a snake sitting on a chair. From
Yeah, the
years
original
ago.
video. The one that you sent me the link that was on like Apple News.
Right. It was on Apple News, right?
And Jenny's famous in the UK. That video sold in the UK. The right to that video sold, I want to say 15 times in the UK. It's
Really?
crazy. Yeah, I posted that video, 18-second video, and then Unilad contacted me with legal documents, wanting to buy the rights of it. So they bought the rights to it, and for 2 years, I would just get a PayPal of money in euros. It was crazy.
Like anything like significant at all?
$2,000?
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, it was like, and like I don't know how to do euros, you know, but all of a sudden it'd be like 800 euros, and then it would be like 200, 50 euros, and then all of a sudden I get like another 800 euro. It was great.
That's awesome. You're getting residuals from this.
Yeah, I'm like, I made $2,000 off my daughter at 3 years old touching a baby snake's butt and laughing about it.
You can't sold 15 times. That's awesome.
It just keeps selling. It just kept selling. But then I think they got tired of it. They stopped selling it. You know, it got old, I guess. But
yeah, it's probably, you know. But she's adorable, man. She has such a personality in her face, you know. And then you mix it in with snakes, which are supposed to be so dangerous and crazy, and it's awesome. The contrast of how gentle she is compared to the image of what a snake is, the idea.
Oh yeah, well that's like someone posted that viral thing of the lady with the reticulated python that she slept with, and then it didn't eat, and then she found it lined up trying to size her up, and I'm going to myself,
that's an old wives' tale.
Like the only documented human ever eaten by a snake was a very small human in a palm tree farm that they did find in a snake. That it's the first person eaten by a snake.
Yeah, I can imagine a snake, a large enough snake can eat a small enough human, you know, or even a large enough human. But I mean, we're not the prey of choice.
Yeah, not at all. I mean, he was in the palm field. It was a palm tree field. It's pretty crazy. I watched a whole document, like a whole video on it.
Mm-hmm.
He went missing. You know, like everybody was done working, and then all of a sudden they're like, "Hey, where's this guy?" And all of a sudden someone was like, "Oh, I saw a snake over there." They went by, saw the big bulge, and they cut that sucker up, and the poor guy was inside. Yeah.
What a way to fucking go, too.
I actually recently watched Anaconda, just because I don't know why it popped up on my Netflix. What a stupid movie, and I watched it so many times as like a young adult.
I've never seen Anaconda. I've never seen Snakes on a Plane.
Anaconda was worth it just for Jennifer Lopez. That was like before Jennifer Lopez became really dirty.
Before she insured her booty.
She may have had it insured by then.
Yeah.
But it was, it was like we all watched J-Lo for years on In Living Color. Didn't think anything of her. She was like the short-haired girl who could dance. But then
and Rosie Perez too on Living Color. She was the choreographer.
I love Rosie Perez's accent. I have a thing. I love accents. I can't help it. I had to call Walmart for a delivery order because they forgot my my tubs, my Sterilite tubs, and Colombian accents are just like so. Naruto, no. My cat's trying to get to the geckos. Oh no. You know, people that speak Portuguese, it's you can just tell the way they pronounce, like Sofia Verga.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, "Oh, I hope everything worked out. I hope everything's beautiful." I'm like, "I got a weird question." I'm like, "Are you Colombian?" She's like, "How'd you know?" And I'm like, "I love Colombian accents. It's gonna be my next wife, Amanda." She's ignoring me. I was just talking about my future wife, my Colombian wife. Yeah, like he. Oh yeah, I like Dirty J-Lo. J-Lo's busy now. A-Rod.
Yeah,
Crazy.
A-Rod, and they're trying to catch up to Beyonce and Jay-Z.
Yeah, well, Jay-Z I mean, just what he made off of the Rockefeller jeans. Remember that shit when it came out? I mean, it's amazing to see people do something they love and really just. That's the dream we have with ball pythons, to grab something you love and just take it to another level if you can.
Yeah.
Did you have Rockwear jeans?
No.
I didn't either. I wasn't spending $100 on jeans.
Just wasn't my style.
Yeah, I was a Jenko guy back then.
So was I. Jenko and Alienware.
Alienware, the parachute pants.
The parachute pants so they could fit over my rollerblades when I was jumping on rails.
Oh, you rollerbladed too?
Yeah, I used to buy two pairs of pants that I really liked, and I used to merge them together. I would cut the inseam, and I would sew one leg of pants into another, and cut the other one, and mix match them, so I can have wider bottoms.
So you were making
get in the way.
Your own designer morph pants.
And I didn't even know it was what I was doing. Well, it was fun.
Which rollerblades? K2s?
For those, eventually I moved up to K2s. Yeah, definitely moved up to K2s.
I was good at rollerblading, man.
Yeah, I was sponsored by the local place nearby here.
Really?
Yeah, Panda Sports in Bay Ridge. I was sponsored. My friend Patrick Quigley, who's a police officer now, he brought in a video of us skating, doing all these tricks, and he had ridden down a rail in the video, and they were like, "This is it. You guys are sponsored. You know, you guys are gonna ride for us." It was really cool.
What was your jam on rollerblades? Like, my favorite was jumping stairs. As many steps as I could jump was my favorite.
Yeah, my friend Anthony Cosenza was very big into the steps. I enjoyed the steps to a certain extent, but I really liked the grind. I was into grinding, you know, and the hardest to grind, you know.
Yeah.
I remember, what was it? When I stopped, we were doing switch stance fishtails, I think they were called.
So what, your legs crossed?
Your legs crossed and then shifted, you know? And then I was coming at it from my opposite side, you know?
Yes, I didn't get that far.
I can't believe that you were into skating as well. 2 Live Crew and skating.
Actually, skateboarding was my love.
I'm amazed that you used to skate at all, because the skateboarders hated us. The skateboarders and the rollerbladers, they could have been a race war between the two of them.
No, man, because I had a book bag that if I was on blades, the skateboard would be on my back, you know, and then with the book bag over. Not like how you can buy them now. Like, be like, hey, dude,
the clips.
No clips. We were old school. I had the JanSport book bag. I'd one strap it, and then someone will put the skateboard on, and then you two strap it.
Yeah. I know. I'm saying now they got the straps on them, and they can
Oh,
slide the board right in on the strap. You can literally fall backwards and keep going now.
oh my God.
Yeah, it's pretty insane.
Yeah, no, the skate. I felt like it went hand in hand because you're limited on a skateboard, and I felt like rollerblades were just so like fluid. Stopping was a lot. It was like what's stopping on a skateboard. So I lived around hills, so my shoes always had the corner missing from stopping on a skateboard. Yeah. So if I knew I was dealing with hills, man, rollerblades go on, skateboard goes on my back.
Right.
And then go vice versa. And skateboard, I think my highest I've ever ollied was 5 stacked skateboards.
I couldn't ollie.
On rollerblades, I got my rollerblades up to 90 miles per hour on Central Avenue in Yonkers, New York, holding on to a supercharged. Yeah, I was holding on to a supercharged Nissan Maxima, my arm in the window, and going. And then he would scream bump, and you'd lift your legs up so you don't get caught in the sewer. And I remember my bearings getting so fucking hot from it that I was able to feel it through the foot.
Through this foot, I can only imagine.
It was nuts.
I'm sure you had to switch out your wheels and bearings after that ride. You had.
I switched out. I was like, I don't know, man. Like you think you're a professional, so it's like
no. We all thought back then. Exactly.
Yeah, it was like we would go to Danny Cycles, and we would have to. It was like a trip, it was like because it was like 5 or 6 miles. Mm-hmm. So we'd go to Danny Cycles, and we'd always have, remember the little plastic things with the rubber on the side with the bearings inside?
Absolutely,
so, yeah. We always had bearings with us, so
to switch out and whatnot, and
same thing with that weird tool for the skateboard to pop the bearings out of the wheels. Little gadgets. It's like you get older, you get tools, and when you're younger, you have those tools. And oh man, I used to love it, dude. There's something about picking up that speed on a short distance. Where you're like hustling, and then you just hit them stairs and jump up, and then you do your 180, so you land backwards. That fucking feeling of when you land and then you posture back up is like so euphoric,
Yeah, I was doing. I think it was almost 10 steps. It wasn't crazy, but it was a good amount of steps. It was scary. And I had recently perfected a Bio 540. So I was coming at it, and then I was coming at it from the front, but I was going to land backwards after doing a full rotation and a half, right?
Yeah.
And also sideways, right? So I was trying to bring my feet above my head as far as possible, so coming in it. And I crashed and burned hitting the 3rd step from the bottom.
Oh, you landed and hit the step?
So bad, yeah.
Oh.
I took the launch too early, and I landed on the steps. And, man, it knocked my block off. And that was one time. Another time I was learning how to do it was early on when we were starting. I was just doing a shifty royale, one of the earlier basic ones. And I slipped backwards on this bench, and I came down before wearing a helmet, and I hit my head.
Oh, no.
I got up, everything was all right, and I rode back to my friend's house about a mile, maybe a little less than a mile. My friends are telling me I'm doing 180s, I'm doing all this stuff while I'm riding, I'm having a good time, being an obnoxious, kid. And I get to his house, and I go, yo, how the fuck did we get here?
Oh, no. Oh, so you hit hard.
They were like, what are you talking about? This happened like an hour earlier. We rode around. We talked to people. I had no recollection of it.
Did you throw up? You clearly had a concussion.
His mother, Anthony's mother, is like, don't go to sleep. Calls my mother and is like, when John gets home, take him to the hospital. He hit his head pretty hard. He blacked out. I didn't have a concussion. They said I didn't have a concussion. There was no signs of it.
Really?
Yeah. I didn't throw up, but my mom kept me up the entire night.
See, my worst crash was on a dirt bike. Because I used to race. I raced AMA, 80 class.
Mm-hmm.
And there was at this track called Ace. It was called Devil's Peak. So it was a 8-foot jump that had a 12-foot gap onto a tabletop, and I cased the jump. So my dirt bike, the frame on the tabletop hit there, so my wheels didn't hit the ground.
Right.
And I high sided, it flipped over,
Mm-hmm.
and then I got ran over by like 5-6 bikes.
Oh, you were in a race.
I was racing. Yeah.
You were racing. Oh,
And I high sided, got ran over. Someone on the side started my bike for me, and I jumped on, and I finished in 13th place, right? But I forgot I did a lap. So I finished, and I'm thinking I'm still going. I start fucking racing around, and the race is done. And like at these races, it's like as soon as a race ends, the next race is starting. So I'm on this little 80cc bike. I'm like 11 years old, and all of a sudden the 500s are starting. 500cc dirt bikes. And now I'm like drunk because I got hit so badly, and I'm just bopping around the track. I'm not even racing at this point. I'm just like fucked, just trying to finish the race. And all of a sudden I hear the purring of the big bikes.
Coming up behind you.
And I hear the loudspeaker going, I don't remember, I think my number was like 455. They're like, 455, get off the track. And I'm going, is that me that they're talking? What the fuck are they talking about? And out of nowhere, someone just fucking, boom, tackles me.
Tackles?
And drags me and the bike off the track before the 500s are going to run me over.
Like a parent came running over.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
And that was my last dirt bike race, man. I just, dude, I got home, and my father's is a LPN. So we never went to the doctor. Like, I think I got my first physical, like, 7th grade for wrestling. Like, we never went to the doctor. Everything, my father, he was, like, nursing me at home. I was, like, a patient for, like, a week because I was so fucked up, man. I mean, it was bad. It was a rough time, but you know what? Shortly after, that was, when I started liking girls, and racing dirt bikes wasn't as fun as chasing the Dobbs Ferry girls, going one town over. Which
They didn't know who you were.
Oh God, yeah. Oh, they knew, man. It was fun. I had a pool, dude. I think that's the best present you can give your teenage children is a pool. Because they'll always have someone wanting to hang out with them. As bad as it sounds, but my house.
Well, not only that, you'll also have the kids flock to your house where you can keep an eye on them.
That too.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And back then, parents gave children alcohol, so it was a lot different.
Yeah, the authorities weren't going to get called on them.
Yeah, I mean, I think a little bit shortly after I graduated was where the lockdowns started happening with parties, where they started charging parents. Because I remember a party that I was supposed to be at, and I wasn't there. It was in Edgewood, New York, and 2 people got in a fight, and one kid got cracked, but he landed on a rock, and that was it. Unfortunately, the kid died. So it went from the police showing up for a keg party that turned into a murder, And then after that, that was it. No more parties. That's when we took our parties to the woods. Mm. Old English 40 ounces and campfires.
Keggers and red cups. I got introduced to those when I went to college. I was like, "What is this?" They were like, "Yeah, we get a keg and we bring it into the woods and we all get drunk." And I'm like, "Really?"
You're a city boy.
I'm like, I'm getting. I mean, it's no different than what we did. We just didn't do it in the woods. it just felt like kind of like creepy being in the woods, you know?
Oh, we did it in the woods. My woods where I grew up. I'm sure you know Carvel ice cream, right?
Mm-hmm.
Tom Carvel lived in my town.
All right.
So he had a natural reserve. He had natural land. And so, like, we lived on a cul-de-sac, and then there was, like, 600 acres of property at the end of the cul-de-sac. So that's why we had dirt bikes, because we had trails, we made jumps. The older kids, you know, were going out there with chainsaws and cutting down fucking trees and making these massive dirt bike jumps. So that's how it all started, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And we knew the woods like the back of our hand. So it was perfect.
Yeah.
You know, the worst part is dragging, you know, being a 100-pound kid dragging a fucking keg, you know, 20 minutes to the woods so no one sees the fire, you know. But I miss those good. They cut down those houses and built mansions. So either way, the next generation, they would rather vape and play Call of Duty than be drinking in the woods. What is this? This one off my feed. Well, I guess tonight was a great night, man.
Yeah, man. Tonight was a good night. It went really well. It doesn't feel like we've been on for 2.5 hours either.
No, it was definitely smooth. I already forgot that I cut a clutch of eggs.
Yeah,
I already forgot.
It's already gone.
It's already in the past. Oh, it's so nice though. It's euphoric because, you know, there was no like I had such a dry spell on eggs. So like my last 4 clutches I just got were in the last 2 weeks. So now I got another 45 days to wait for babies again.
Yeah, let's see. My last clutch was probably about 9 weeks ago now. That's another reason why I feel like I'm in next season now at this point. You know, and so I might have a couple of things drop, you know, but I'm not really sure.
What's up with YouTube videos? When's the next video being released?
I'll work on it this weekend. I'll have it out by the end of this weekend. I got a couple of things I need to do. I wound up sexing a snake wrong and selling it to Atypical. And
that was discovered on Alive with me, I think.
That's awesome. I was shouted out on Alive.
He was like, "No way!" He's like, "We popped it. It's a male." I'm like, "Oh no!" I'm like, but on the live, I think it's on YouTube. The live, I said, "I know Jonathan will do the right thing. Don't worry about it. It's no big deal."
Yeah, and I told him I would, and I need to get him a list of what I have here, but I don't even have a list of what I have here yet. You know, I haven't officially labeled everything, and I haven't officially sexed everything. That's for sure. So so I need to do that. What are we looking at? That's there's a blooming onion. He got one, didn't he?
The blooming onion. No, you know what he wrote? He wanted me to get this burnt union, which I meant onion. This burnt onion. Oh my god.
Yeah, that's what you get when you go to a fucking shit place to eat. You get shit food.
Should I write that? I think I'm going to write, they are punishing you for eating Outback in Texas.
Yeah, seriously. Even like the people there must be like, why do you think it's empty?
There's like one server, one cook, and one dishwasher in the whole establishment. The hostess is the manager. It does look really bad. Like, yeah, they did a shitty job on it. It looks like someone's eating steak.
Wait, but if he probably didn't order it then.
No, his buddy did.
Oh, his buddy ordered it, and they fucking brought him a burnt one.
And they brought him a burnt one.
Yeah.
Oh.
Can't believe he got a recommendation to a good steakhouse. He passed by the steakhouse and was like, nah.
Yeah, and he was in front of it.
Dude, I forget which expo I go to, and across the street there's an Applebee's. Oh, it's New Hampshire. New Hampshire. And when you're not staying right at New Hampshire, they have 2 other motels that are close by that are cheaper if you're not staying at the actual hotel. And this one is the one I stayed at. I think it was a Comfort Inn. It's across the street from an Applebee's. And I'm up there one time with my ex's kid, and I'm like, we got to find a steakhouse, like a real steakhouse. You know, I got you up here. You're helping me out. Let me bring you to a steakhouse. So I find a really good steakhouse. We go to this steakhouse. Of course, you know, he's 13 years old. He orders a hamburger. You know? But I had a good fucking steak, you know? Hold on a second. My work phone's ringing. Hold on.
Whoa. So we still got 7 people in here. Let's do a roll call. What do we got in here?
Yo. Sorry about that.
No worries. So we got 7 people in here, but I can't tell who's in here.
I was able to. Oh no, and the other way I was able to tell. I can't tell anymore.
That message you sent was private.
Oh, was
I just got it. Can anyone read this?
Yeah. Yeah, it says chat with the host and other guests, though. You know, and I can see everyone's comments. You know, good deal.
And it doesn't show like a post on the mine shows like a post a comment on the bottom, but I mean it's on the computer.
No, not at all.
What's you're probably going to just want to pack up and go. That's what we did last time. Jeff is a Burger King guy.
Well,
so we went to Burger King on the way back.
Yeah, this show, man, I have to say, man, I'm nervous about this show because it's my first show that I'm doing alone. And And yeah, I'm nervous. I just went out and bought a larger fucking cart to push everything on that has a larger, sturdier base.
Yeah.
And when it shipped, it might as well have shipped with no box because the box was just torn apart. Right? That when I was trying to move it to my car to get it home, just fell out of the box. So, you know, so it was scratched up all over the place. And when I tried to put the bar in, it was dented where the bar doesn't slide in. So I gotta get a mallet and like hammer it out now, you know?
Well, use mine.
Yeah, but I mean, I gotta get it working before I get up there. And so this weekend this weekend will be me trying to make sure I can get everything to fit. Because like I said, it's a 24-hour ride for me. It's gonna be the 4.5 hours up, setting up all day, and then the 4.5 hours back, and then the unpacking.
Yeah.
I won't be done till probably be like 24, 25 hours. You know?
Yeah, that's where I'm at. Because I have to drive to Jeff's house. Jeff, he doesn't live far. He's 40 minutes from me. But still, it's that crossover. So we got to load my truck, drive to Jeff's house, unload into Jeff's truck, and then it's a 3-hour drive, show, back to Jeff's house, load my truck, drive home,
same thing,
unload my truck, so it's gonna be rough. I mean,
you're looking at 8-hour travel time as well, in all.
Yeah,
it's a long fucking day.
Yeah,
and my partner before was a really big help in breaking everything down, if you remember. And setting things up while I took care of the networking and looking for deals and looking to expand and getting the things I need. So it's gonna be difficult.
You guys were definitely fluid. I commented about that in YouTube videos, but it takes a little bit. You know, I spoke to someone today who said they're coming with you.
Yeah, supposedly. I'm a little actually worried if he's listening now. And it's what do you call it? It's supposed to be Jose. But after I asked him, I really started thinking about it, and I'm a little bit of a nervous Nelly with this COVID thing, and him being down in Austin, and it peaking down there. I'm not exactly 100% comfortable while being in the car with him for so long. I haven't even said this to him.
That's tough because if he, God forbid, and hopefully he doesn't, you're fucked for 8 hours in the car if he doesn't even know.
Right. So that's like, you know, and he's my smoker buddy too, so he probably smoked too. Yeah. So I don't know. So I'm not sure. It will be great to have him because it'll be a great help, but you know, given the circumstances,
I may be fine. If I'm fine, you know I got your back. But
did you ask him to sit you next to me?
I did, but I didn't follow up with him, so I don't know if he did, and I don't know if maybe it should be like me. I mean, if I'll email him, and then maybe you email him too.
Right. Well, it's probably too close now because he probably has everything set in stone now. But
no,
but
he had an extra table.
Huh?
I was going to pick up a second table because Vinny Meyer was interested, and I was going to split a table. So I would do a split with Vinny and a split with J5 Geckos.
Right.
But Vinny moves animals on Facebook. Like, he is like a magician, man. Like, he posts animals and they sell.
You got a good reputation.
Yeah, that's what takes it. Actually, speaking
keep
about
grinding away.
Selling, how is Morph Market treating you? Because I know Jeff was saying that he hasn't even gotten a message in a month for geckos, but that's leopard geckos. Have you noticed it slowed down?
Well, I haven't put anything new up in a really long time. So, what I've noticed, whenever I initially put up, I get messages right away that week. Then it dies down for a couple of weeks until those snakes are renewed in their system. And whenever those snakes are renewed, I get bites.
You know why, right?
Why?
Because everyone's checking that email during their morning shit.
Right. So what I would like to do, ideally, is I'd like to take all the snakes that I have for sale and put up 3 per day. So this way, every single day, I'm renewed with 3 new snakes, and people will click on them and go to see all the snakes, you know. And if every day you like the big boys, you kind of keep popping up in there, you'll get more and more people.
Yeah, an algorithm.
And the algorithm, and you got to think about the algorithm, you know. So I've been that's my plan. We'll see if that actually pans out, but that's my plan.
It seems tactical. It seems like it will make sense,
right?
Because you're in rotation.
You know? It's just about logistics, you know.
And then, I mean, you see the same, like, who's the one they always stick out like a sore thumb? Fireball?
Nathaniel Doherty. Just what he said there about us saying we're going to quit and we just keep going.
Yeah.
It's early. The only reason why I'm not pushing to quit is because even though the diner downstairs closes at midnight, the owner likes me and he'll fire up the grill and cook for me at 3 a.m.
You're going to get your fries.
I'm going to go downstairs and get I'm tossed between a hamburger or a steak right now.
Well, I mean, I think I would go steak. I may go leftovers.
It's Friday. It's Friday.
Yeah, we We've been I love steak. I'm thinking about doing brisket though. I'm thinking about cooking a brisket soon.
I'm thinking I have a roast in the freezer, and I'm thinking about dry aging it and trying that for the first time. I've never done that.
You do the bag? Did you buy the bag?
I've never done it. I've just been thinking about it. So I've watched a couple of YouTube videos and was like, I can do this.
Jen, you do the bag and you put it in. It's a special bag that allows it that moisture gets out.
Yeah.
I want to try it. I definitely want to try
it.
I've never dry aged. I've never even tasted a dry aged steak.
Really? How's that possible? You're a chef. You're the chef.
Because I'm a broke chef. I want to. We don't have Stu Leonard's up here, and Stu Leonard's has like the one in Yonkers is incredible. If you're ever passing by Yonkers and you're a big cook guy at home, they have like two massive glass front refrigerators just filled with dry aged beef.
Mm-hmm.
Just shelving everywhere. And I just never justified to spend the money. But if I go down there, I'm definitely gonna invest in some. I think my dream steak is a dry aged tomahawk.
I don't know
the rib
what
eye
that
and
is.
so a tomahawk is the big rib on a beef, on a cow. So it actually has the rib eye and the fillet all in one piece on a massive dinosaur bone.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So you get that dry aged, and I see these videos because that's what fat people do, watch videos on food. And I'm like, I want it, and like I have like all these like miniature refrigerators that like over the years. Iron Dog's in here. What's going on, Chris? How are you, brother? I have these mini fridges that the hotels were just throwing out because they have dents in them and stuff. Because it just wouldn't be visually appealing.
Yeah.
For a room, and that's like perfect because I can use like an Inkbird thermostat and set the temperature perfect for dry aging, and make a dry aging refrigerator.
Mm-hmm.
So that's like, it's on my radar. I just, right now we're eating ground beef. We're not at steak right now.
Gotcha.
Next breeding season, hopefully we'll get some steak. I want some hog. I see all these Texans in here. I want some damn hog. I want hog. I want gator.
There's Texans in there? And
Oh yeah, we got Iron Dog Reptiles. His logo is big. Is a big what's it called? Is a big silhouette of Texas. Actually, that's different. He's got a different logo, but even it's true. Oh, see, gator is good. Have you had gator before?
Gator's good. I had gator in New Orleans. I had gator 3 different ways in New Orleans.
I only had it one way. I
was there for 2 days and I had it 3 different ways.
Now I can't remember the place I went to. It was like the number one place in Baton Rouge, where I had gator and I had gator bites.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, gator bites.
And oh my god, the gator was amazing, but the remoulade sauce is what just
you lost me. It's the sauce.
Really?
Yeah,
but you don't do sauces. You're picky.
Mm-hmm.
You don't do sauces.
Mm-hmm.
The remoulade sauce is like a mustard mayo that's spicy. I think it's got a little horseradish in it. And oh my god, dude. It just complements the gator.
You give me a dry steak. Not dry aged, just a regular steak with a little salt, pepper, maybe some adobo, and that's all I need. I don't need a sauce to go with it. I don't need nothing else. Just give me that.
Oh, I love my my A1.
I mean, I'll take an A1. I like A1. Steak sauces I eat. I like steak sauces. But like
Mayo based. Well, no, you don't like mayo because we went over this when
I don't like
you were
mayo.
supposed to bring me some genuine kosher. What was it? You were supposed to bring
Roast beef.
roast beef.
No,
Was it
pastrami.
pastrami? I wanted a pastrami sandwich.
Mm.
Well, you know, we got an expo coming up in a couple of weeks. You can a nice pastrami sandwich sounds good.
A pastrami sandwich bought the day before, travels all that way. You think
That's
all
all right.
good?
That's fine. Just don't put it with the snakes.
Yeah, no, I don't like salad dressings. So, you know, Thousand Island is the only one, and I know that's weird because it has mayonnaise in it.
You know what Thousand Island is?
Russian dressing.
Oh man, I forgot the claim. It's the signature Fat Man dressing. Most obese people put that shit on everything because it does go on everything. Relish, mayo, ketchup.
Angels, you need to try some Peter Luger steak sauce.
That sounds good.
Oh, it's so good.
Sound like good old A1, and I'm not biased, man. I'll take Great Value A1 sauce too.
You when you come down to Castro's Constrictors facility and the ride back home is too long, we'll go to Peter Luger's and we'll get a steak. You hear my phone ringing? Give me a second.
See, Iron Dog's invited me out to do catfishing. I would love to go catfishing, even though I honestly, Chris, I don't eat catfish. It does something to my taste buds. I'm doing good, Janae. How are you? Catfish does something to my taste buds that it tastes muddy. I guess I don't know. I think actually the only time I liked when I worked for the Cheesecake Factory, I was a trainer and a chef at the Cheesecake Factory. We had a pecan cat that I actually liked.
Now we talking, Castro. That's it. You must be talking about Peter Luger's.
I definitely would like to go noodling.
What?
Noodling?
What's that?
Noodling is when you go into the swamp and you find the catfish hole, the den that they're in, and you shove your fucking arm in there, and they bite your arm. And then you just grab on and pull that fucker out, and you pull out these, 3-foot animals.
That bit your arm.
Yeah, your hand's the noodle. Get it?
They don't have teeth?
I mean, I would assume they have teeth. I mean, yeah, but there's some Texan girls that I watch on it. I have an Instagram that I follow.
Mm-hmm.
You see these beautiful girls noodling,
doing this shit,
and picking up. I mean, you see these little petite girls going in, and it's a freaking wrestling match. It's crazy. It's definitely. I mean,
how big are these? How big are the fish? How far up to the arm? 3 feet.
Oh, 3 feet. They'll go up your arm, and it's a wrestling match because now your hand you're trying to grab it from the gill from the inside and pull it out of its hole.
Right.
Because the thing's biting you, trying to pull you into the hole. Now you want to pull it out of the hole.
It's a tug of war, basically,
with a massive, massive aquatic creature.
Yeah.
See, I'm more. If I go to Texas, I think I want to do like the trifecta of food. So I would think that I would want to do noodling, gator hunting, and hog hunting.
Gator hunting, huh?
Oh, I am a diehard Troy Landers fan of Swamp People. Are you the best shoot the guns? Oh my, that is like one of my guilty pleasures. Oh no. Swamp People, Troy Landers is like my hero. I have a Troy Landers shirt that used to fit me when I fit large.
It's your goal shirt.
I sure hope I could fit a large again. I'd save a lot of money on shirts. These double XLs cost like $4 more.
Yeah, they cost extra money.
I know. Sorry, bud. I know you just got me a hoodie and a shirt.
Nah, it was only $2 extra on Create My Tea. Not $4.
Oh man. Yeah, you gotta look up noodling. Noodling is like one of those things where you can actually like binge watch.
I will check it out tonight when I'm eating my steak.
Oh gosh, and they have good steaks just right downstairs from you.
Yeah, good enough. Good enough. I mean, it's not Peter Luger steaks, but they're good, and like the guy knows me, so he makes sure that I always ask him, "What do you got in the back that's fresh? What do you got for me?"
That's great.
Sometimes it's not, it's a diner, so sometimes it's great. Sometimes it's never horrible. And the prices are right.
And that's kosher too?
No, that's not kosher. That's no. There's a kosher restaurant with the Jewish rabbi, and then next door is the bar, and then next door to that is the diner. And the bar and the diner is owned by an Egyptian Muslim. Ugh.
Man down.
Yeah, I got you. But yeah,
is that a staircase?
What?
Was that railings and a fancy staircase?
Oh, that thing up there? That would show there? No, that's just a shelf, and this is lighting.
Oh.
I don't want to show all that. It's a little
Come on down. You can catch 70-pound catfish by hand.
Oh, fuck. Take my arm off, man. I bet there's nothing better. That just sounds like a lot of fun. If people are doing it and you're not getting your arm ripped off, that sounds like a load of fun. Your arm in another creature's body and you're ripping it out of its home. It
sounds kind of cruel the way you put it.
It's fun. There's a lot of cruel things that are fun.
Dude, you see the size of these things' mouths and they like swallow humans.
What was that?
While they're doing it.
I was watching something yesterday, and these two women were eating oysters, and she was like, "Oh, it's weird. It's weird because I know they're still alive. That's cruel. Eating something that's still alive. Cooking lobster is cruel."
I actually euthanize them before I.
Oh yeah, you told me about this.
Yeah, I euthanize them. I instant death knife.
Like picking a small pit bull from a hole in the creek.
Yeah.
Living in the city, man, there's a whole other world I just have no understanding of, and wish I can be a fly on the wall for most of this.
I can't wait for 10 years down the road where me and you can just fucking travel around the country and just do shit with other breeders.
That would be wonderful. Let somebody take care of the collection. You got it built in.
I got minions.
Yeah, you got a built-in system there.
I got minions, but after saying this trifecta thing, I think once this COVID clears up, I need to put like a curse jar and set it up so that I can head out over there and do something like that. I really want to go hog hunting. That's why I want to move to Texas, because I love my pork. And in Texas, like, you can unlimited hunting with hogs because they're so invasive.
Yeah, because they're invasive. They just let you go out there and slaughter them with machine guns too, right?
Go big in Texas. Yeah. Well, they donate the meat. So it's like such an awesome cycle when you think of it in that angle, because you donate the meat to feed homeless.
Really? They're donating to feed the homeless?
Yeah, so they're homeless people.
Cool.
Their homeless people probably are fat.
You're like,
You get a
fuck
lot of-
California. You
Yeah,
get hogs in Texas.
go to Texas. Give you hogs.
Snap.
Yeah, hogs are every. That's what I ask everyone. Whenever I talk to someone in Texas, I'm like, "Do you have hogs in your area?" And one of the breeders, I helped him. I guided him through a rodent facility. He was like, they go out on a side by side. You know, the all terrain car, pretty much,
Mhm.
and they just rack up the hogs, get like 5 or 6 of them just for fun, and then donate to me. Like,
Right, if it's invasive, fuck it.
living
like
off the land.
It's kind of like the guys up in uptown New York who go out rat hunting at night with their dogs.
Those videos are addicting too, because they're like fucking Dachshunds and like small terriers, and they're fucking up them street rats, man. I love those videos.
And those rats are huge.
They are.
Yeah.
They're
But
massive.
look, we need to end this, so you need to let me go and go solo.
Yeah. 3
I'm sorry.
hours.
Yeah, 3 hours.
Well, save a bite of steak for me, man. I wish we could teleport. I'd
For
be over
sure.
there.
That'll be great. One day. Our kids, at least, not us.
Yeah. Well, thanks everybody.
Yeah, this was a lot of fun.
Next Friday, Castro Constrictors. If you don't watch the animal show, Iron Dog Reptiles, they do live streams on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And we support each other as YouTube streamers. So definitely check them out. And on your rack design, yeah, I got to do a video on that. I just did a video on my stainless steel racks for rodents, but not on my I just did a cameo showing off all my litters, my Vinnie Meyer bloodlines, my VIP morph bloodlines.
Where'd you do the cameo?
The video I posted on Thursday. I posted a YouTube video, and it was an update on the stainless steel racks I made.
Oh, you didn't do a cameo on someone else's. You just did a short little video for yourself.
Oh, there's the animal house. I was just talking about them. Yeah, they were a cameo. The rats were a cameo on the mice and African soft fur rack setup.
I see.
And I pull open a bin, and there must have been like, because 2 litters dropped at the same time. So they're all like right before weaned. Mm-hmm. So I had like close to like 40 or 50 pre-weaned rodents in the bin. So it worked out perfect for the video.
Awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, there's the animal house. They have their show. Great show. I enjoy it. And actually, we talked, and I believe I'm going to be on the show on the 14th. If I may be wrong. Yeah, the 14th, Wednesday, which I really look forward to. Really do. They got a good show. But, yeah, it's close for you to eat your steak. Yes. Thank you, everybody. I hope you enjoyed it. Please like, subscribe, hit the notification button, and be ready for a lot of videos. I'm going to be posting videos every Monday and Thursday. So I'll have regular YouTube videos and the live stream every other week between my page and Gomez Python's page. So we look forward to the future. And Castro Constrictors, got to follow him. He has really awesome videos. He's the only one.
Yeah, I'm trying to get with it.
He's the only person that's doing this format right now with his video show start to finish. I mean, it's from collecting eggs all the way to after they've had a bunch of meals. So it's incredible to be able to watch that all in one sitting. And I'm sure it's a real pain in the ass to do all the editing for it, but the final outcome's awesome. So
I appreciate that. Thank you.
Oh, thank you, brother. My man. Well, I will catch you all later.
Peace, guys. Thank you. Later.
Later, brother. Yeah. Thanks again, guys. I appreciate it. Mountain Dude Mining. I should be shipping your shirt out. I just gotta see if I can pull it off making the shirts before my surgery on Monday. If not, it'll probably be a week later. But yeah, it was a great show. Thanks again. I really, really enjoy this, and I really, really love the support. And I'll keep them coming. And if you didn't watch the video, it'll be posted. My little 6-year-old Jennifer was cutting eggs earlier in the video, so it was pretty cool. She's been trained by Billy from Mutations Creations from watching his videos. So we're psyched about it. She's like, I can't wait till she's Junior's age, because it'll be nice to have 2 minions join forces with me and my wife. But I'm going to end the broadcast. Thanks a lot. I appreciate that, Iron Dog. And we'll catch up. See you later, guys. Thank you. Peace. Oh, I should have said peace now. Peace.